everybody. Welcome back to another session of Dreamwalker. It's been a little bit because we had to cancel some sessions just due to busyness and Canadian Thanksgiving, but it is what it is. Getting a little bit of echo from somebody. Not sure who it is, but I can't hear it anymore. So, all right. So, to start us off, get a little bit of audio. Thank you, Senan, for the resub. 19 months, man. Been a while, huh? As for other bookkeeping, I don't think we have anything else to talk about. I think we can get right into it. So let's do our recap. Previously on Dreamwalker, the party who have delved into the dreamscape of a young girl who is currently in a coma, a girl named Elizabeth Winchester. In a coma because she has been possessed by a demon from the infernal circle of Zemeral, which is the circle that handles dreams and more specifically nightmare. And so, after being sent into the dream by a druid of dream, the party have fought their way and explored their way deeper into the various layers of the dream, moving from Elwindel to the swamp betwixt, which is where they currently are. But they found their path blocked. The path deeper into the dream was blocked by a temple that was currently sealed up because it had flooded long ago. And so they had to gather 3 seal stones to open it from the tribes that live in the swamp, the mammals, the reptile, and the amphibian. And just last session, they finished by gathering the reptilian seal stone. And so now they are ready to progress into the Rose Maiden's temple. And where we ended off, they had just arrived at the temple, but had not yet done any exploration. And so that is where we will return. Yeah, we've got a beholder that just kind of lurks around in the chat, and if you type with too many caps, then it hits you with a beam attack. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get our swamp ambiance back. I believe that you guys did some sort of rest, but we'll say that we're doing that right now just in case. It was a couple weeks ago, so I don't quite remember exactly what it was. All I know is that when I looked at all of your health values, Irving's was vastly different than everyone else's, so I wanted to make sure that we figured that out.
What?
I
When
think we took a short rest.
Something like that. I just see that everybody is at full health and Irving has 3. So
Oh,
I was like,
my
that's a
God.
little bit strange.
Irving.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if like we were doing something last time and that's why, or
We
forget
made
what happened.
Irving row the whole way here.
Yeah. Irving did not get to rest. I think we were saying that you guys kind of rode over here and then we'll do the rest right here maybe. And that'll
Yeah,
give you a chance to do it.
I think I expended like all my short rest ones earlier in the day, and I rolled like a 1 or something. And so I
Could be
only have
that.
1 left. And so now I have 8 HP with 8 temp HP though. So
Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna write that down. Irving gets fucked. That's what I'm writing.
kind of a habit of his at this point.
So
Right, Irving.
the 4 of you row your boat towards the temple, and you see the stone aqueducts in the distance that mark the entrance to the temple. The muddy hillside slopes upwards towards that massive stone slab that forms its door. And the other thing that you can quite clearly see as you arrive are these massive carved stone hands that are half submerged in mud and grass. But as you arrive, Irving, I think you said that you wanted to leave your lizard form that you were taking, as you were in disguise back when you guys were in the reptile camp of Kuroko Ma. And so I have added your portraits there. I wanted to make sure at the beginning of the session that you could see them all.
Like in the
They'd,
interesting.
they'd be in your journal.
Okay, is that like something in the Roll20 like UI, or is my brain not
Yeah.
functioning right now?
In Roll20, the tabs on the right, you have a journal tab. It's like a little newspaper.
It's the third one from
Oh,
the
okay,
left.
okay. Cool, yeah.
That's where all your tokens are, but I can add like extra folders. So Bay has like 2 extra folders of wild shape and totem stuff, but I've given
I'm
you one,
having
so
fun.
you should have one for your faces. And then I've just made the default token. The one that's not in that folder is the other face that you said you wanted to change to.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
So you can drag them out when you want to change them. All you have to do is just click drag it out onto the play area. There you go. And then I can resize it for you.
Thanks.
So the rest of you see Irving shift out of the lizard form, but not back into the form that you recognize, into a bit of a different one.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Nice. You look a little sickly, but like cute sickly. I'm into it.
You have a mushroom growing out of your head.
I do. I do.
Yeah, valid.
Your earrings are super cute.
Thank you. I think I based them on forget-me-nots.
Oh, floral.
Floral theme, I approve.
So as you guys finish resting, patching up a couple wounds, and preparing to enter the temple, you can see that there are stepping stones that lead up towards the temple, where you can leave your boat, the boat that you definitely didn't steal and only borrowed.
We have 7 years. We will be okay.
Yeah, the promise of 7 years.
Oh, dang, there's wildlife over here.
Yeah, as you hop your way along the stepstones towards the temple proper, you can see that there are all forms of wildlife kind of just milling about, chewing on the flora that cover the grassy slopes here. At first, they just look like your average beasts that might live in the woods and the swamp. But as you approach a little closer, you notice that they're actually made from plants.
That's a good boy.
Oh.
That's a good boy right there.
I don't want to pet his face. He's a very pettable looking face.
That's a good boy.
Yes.
You could take a nap on that boy.
I want
As you
to
guys
pet him.
as you guys hop onto the muddy shore, the animals do seem to kind of ignore you, just busy chomping away at ferns and underbrush.
Well, I'm gonna leave my good boys alone. You mess with the good boys.
These hands are a bit creepy.
No. They're just pillars, not hands. Think of them as pillars. random pillars.
I don't like that these pillars have palms.
That's just a little bed. Like a rocky hammock.
Ooh, look at those pretty little birds.
As you make your way in between the twin stone hands that grasp up out of the mud and arrive at the top of the slope, you can actually see small little hummingbirds flitting about in the clearing from flower to flower. But as a couple of them flitter closer, you can actually see that they too are made of plant.
Huh.
They seem
I'm
to
just
keep
gonna
their distance
assume.
from the four of you, though.
I'm gonna assume everything in here is gonna be made of plants, and I hope we have some fire.
With a lot of fire.
I have a bomb that's kind of like fire.
We have bomb. So far, everything's they're good boys, lasses, and thems. Everyone's good so far.
So the four of you make your way up to that stone slab that blocks the entrance to the temple, and in the surface. Yeah, we're getting that echo. I think from Beck. As you make your way up to that stone door, you can see in between the elaborate engravings are these three disc-shaped slots, indentations carved into the stone.
Well,
These the little keyholes. Is
Dang.
it time?
Well, no other time than now, right?
I'm gonna start slapping them in there. I got cat stone and I got that frog stone. I don't remember ever taking the snake stone, so someone can slap that one in.
Yeah, as you place each of the stone discs into their slot, um, nothing happens until you place the very last one. And then all at once, with a stone grinding against stone noise that echoes throughout the clearing, the slab begins to move out of the way, kicking up a cloud of dust in front of you. And as it moves out of the way, the path into the temple is clear, and you can make your way inside.
Oh,
Nose goes. Who's going first?
I'll go
I
first. I'm the biggest.
Sorry, Irving. You got slingshotted. Sometimes when
Just
people
stay
move when I'm
behind me,
trying to
guys.
copy you. So, you make your way into the temple. Perfect. There's room for everybody. Wow, I think ahead, apparently.
Well, this isn't spooky. Spooky.
So as you make your way into the temple, you find yourselves on sort of a raised up stone platform. The tiles beneath your feet are kind of covered in moss and grime, but clearly once were quite elegantly carved. The room beyond is almost completely filled with water, save for a few smaller platforms connected by rickety wooden bridges. Yeah, Chet, you do remember this place, huh? We built it again. So, what do you do as you make your way into the Rose Maiden's temple?
Huh.
Cautiously proceed forward.
I'm letting everyone know right now, I am not going into any of this.
The drop down to the water is a decent amount of distance.
At least they've got a handy staircase.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Trust no mysterious water.
All
Like
throughout.
a-
Go ahead.
It's like a pool almost with the little faces with the water, like a public bath. It's
Like
all
a
throughout. All throughout
public
the
baths
temple.
have diseases.
All throughout this hall, you can see these stone carved reliefs with their mouths open,
Oh,
just
God.
endlessly pouring water into the chamber that you stand. Though the level of the water around you does not seem to be getting any higher or lower.
I mean, it's got little fish in it. It can't be
Yeah.
any giant man-eating creatures in it if it's got little fish.
Uh,
This is an ecosystem. That's there at the bottom of the food chain. This is an
Indeed, you,
ecosystem up in here.
Indeed, you do see fish floating about beneath the surface of the water.
Something bigger. Well, I see doors on the side, and I'd rather do that than get into this water. I'm gonna attempt put my little foot on, take my little foot off.
Oh, but look how cute the fishies are swimming around.
I'm worried about what to eat the fishies.
The old damp wood kind of creaks as you place one foot onto it, Bay. But it does seem like it's not going to just collapse out under you.
I'm running. It's safe. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, you quickly scurry your way across it, sending little clumps of moss down into the water below. But the bridge does hold as each of you walk across it.
Deja puts one toe
Just
to the
run.
bridge.
Just run.
You can do it!
Eat it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see two more of those wooden bridges, one leading off to the left, one to the right. But far across the chamber, you can actually see another raised up platform, actually even higher than the one that you currently stand on. That doesn't seem to have any bridge at all that connects to it.
How do you suppose we get over there?
Can turn into a giant snail, and y'all can climb my back. But I don't want to touch this water.
I was about to say, how do you expect to get over there without touching the water?
I do not want to touch this water. You know what? The left and right path are looking very, very safe.
Safe is a relative word in this place.
The left and right path are looking very much better than the water path.
As you kind of nervously gaze down at the water bay, you can see lights off on sort of the left and right side of the hall. Deep down in the water, though, it's a little too hazy to be able to see what's giving off said light.
Now listen,
Just a soft blue glow.
I don't trust mysterious lights and mysterious water, gang.
How dare?
Mm-mm.
Don't you remember a certain fish who's also kind of golden and glowing that is from the water?
Well, he's beautiful, but his home is horrifying.
Oh yeah, have we fed him lately?
Yes, don't you worry. I fed him on the way here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys definitely did feed him. I remember that.
Do we want to jump straight for a middle door? Or we want to take left and right? I'm down for whatever, but I will be soaking wet and not be pleased.
I'm voting for taking the paths instead of jumping into the water.
Agree.
Agree. Now,
Yeah.
left or right? Which one are we feeling?
left.
Yeah,
I'm also
let's
kind
go
of
for
feeling
left.
left. I'm also feeling left. We feel drawn to the left.
All right, you creak your way across that walkway. You find yourself on a small platform with a rather sturdy-looking stone door in front of it. A small little ring at the right side for you to pull it open. Is that what you do, Nightshade?
Yeah. Let's go. Deeper.
Very well. You pull open that stone door, and beyond it, the four of you find another room. Wow, you guys are
Is there
tiny
water in this room?
You're gonna have to give me a sec to make you guys a little bigger. You're really tiny in this.
Oh, we're just babies.
The tiny.
All right. In fact, no, Bay. As you enter this room, there is not water. The same sort of stone tiles line the floor. But you find yourselves in a room dimly lit by a similar kind of blue glow emitting from a small lantern on the north side of the hall. This room appears to be used perhaps for storage. Many crates, cupboards, and barrels seem to line it. But in addition to that, it holds several large statues, some along the western side, standing vigilant, some towards the south, sitting facing each other. But on the northern side, covering almost the entire wall, is a large archway, and within the archway is the statue of a woman, standing tall throughout the rest of the hall.
Why, hello, ma'am. I guess Duja. Do we recognize this lady at all? Does she look familiar?
Give the rose meeting?
Make a history check, Duja.
Okay. Not very good.
Not familiar, no.
Hello, random lady. I guess Duja gives her a low 5 with her hand outstretched.
Oh
Okay.
yeah!
The whole statue crumbles. No.
Oh,
You smack the statue's hand right off.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, your hand just meets solid stone and
Okay.
just cold to the touch, unmoving.
I almost feel like she wants us to give her something, but that could just be me overthinking.
no, I'm also feeling that, but I also thought I was overthinking. But now you have confirmed my overthinking, so it's the truth.
So we either both overthinking
Yes.
or are both correct.
Yes. Well, I don't like how these two are staring at each other.
Yeah,
But I'm
they
just gonna ignore
are
that.
ominous.
Yeah, they're just. But oh,
The two southern
does
statues.
she die?
The two southern statues, the ones that face each other. The smaller one, which you're all crowded around, is a young girl, kind of sitting, hugging her knees with two large wings emerging from her back. But towering over her and kind of looming down is a hunched-over statue of a hideous-looking demon, gnarled-looking face with its fangs bared.
Well, that's lovely.
Hey, didn't you all say that you came here, a little girl? Do you recognize her?
No, I never seen the face. I just be jumping.
Duja and Nightshade, you look at the carving of the young girl, and it does look vaguely familiar.
Oh.
Yes, it could maybe be. There's a sense of familiarity, but I'm not 100% for sure.
Are you able to, like, is she movable, the statue? Maybe we could have her face the other lady.
Try it, Duja.
Alright. I'm gonna push her, if I'm able to. Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, you guys see Duja kind of like lean over and begin to push the statue, and it does slide under Duja's strength.
Maybe I'll try and turn her around.
Maybe we have to break her, like, focus on the demon? Like, get them away from each other's eyesight?
Yeah, it's
I
not
was
a
thinking.
bad idea. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't saying much.
Duja, you turn the small statue face the towering statue of a woman, but nothing happened.
Well, at least she's not looking at that scary guy anymore.
I'm looting.
Maybe push her, like, a little bit to the left or the right.
Maybe where the hand is?
Bay, you find old rotten piles of food, linen cloths that have been eaten away by moth, and
I just take a cloth and put it over my man here.
Get
Yeah,
him out of here.
you place
Why
a
you-
kind of torn cloth over the demon's head. You have to kind of throw it because it's a pretty tall statue, but eventually you get it
Cool.
draped over the head. But
Hey,
nothing,
guys.
nothing changes.
I feel safer now, guys.
Hey, guys, do you see skid marks over here where I am, leading from this area?
Oh!
Yeah, I
my
do.
gosh, yeah.
Maybe she's supposed to go there?
That's a fucking big brain.
Yeah, we can try that.
Nightshade, you look up
Very
at the
big brain.
two statues that stand on the western wall. One is a man, one is a woman, and they both kind of hold weapons clad in armor, and they stand tall over the rest of the hall. And indeed, as you look at the space in between them, you notice that there are sort of scratch marks in the stone.
Interesting.
I guess Duja pushes her in snugly. Maybe these are her mommy and daddy.
Yeah, you slide the statue of the girl in between the other two statues, and as it sort of lands on that tile, you hear it kind of slot into place, and then the whole tile begins to sink slightly.
Oh.
And as it does, with a loud stone grinding noise, the statue to the north moves out of your way.
Oh, this lady's gone.
Oh, wait.
Wow, would you look at that? Back in her proper place. Now, what's in here?
Surely death.
Well, don't go in there if you think it's
It's
death.
I'm already in. Ain't no time like the present.
The tunnel that leads north out of this room that has just been unblocked by the disappearing statue. For a couple steps, it continues as those stone tiles, but as you walk forward, you quickly find yourself stepping in dirt and then mud as a long corridor becomes a cave tunnel.
Ooh.
Can we take this lantern with us?
From
Irving,
down the hall, I hear, grab the lantern.
Irving, you examine the lantern there. It's not filled with a candle. It's actually filled with water. It's got a glass kind of container like a normal lantern. But inside the water, you can see a small little jellyfish floating about. And the jellyfish is what is giving off the glow.
Oh, I love it.
This is
He
amazing.
is my new friend. He's coming with us.
Am I able to see anything? Like, I assume it's dark in there. Am I able to see anything with my dark vision, or?
The tunnel is quite dark, but you can see. And so in those shades of gray, you can see kind of a rough hewn rock wall that kind of drip with moisture and moss as you begin to make your way deeper into the cave.
Okay.
And then as you kind of round a corner off towards the kind of towards your left, you can actually see flickering in the distance the rest of you as well. Firelight, orange flickering firelight. What do you do?
Do we want to keep going?
Yeah,
Let's
let's keep going.
Yeah.
A little fire in a water-like temple thing that's happening doesn't scream good, but let's do it.
I
Everyone's
was
remember to
I
be
thought
friendly.
I thought you didn't trust random lights.
I don't trust random lights, and I definitely don't trust this light. But you know what? We're this far down the corridor. I don't want to walk back. Let's keep going.
Fair enough.
Very well. Then you continue along the corridor and eventually find yourself peeking out into a larger chamber. This one matching the dripping mossy cave of the tunnel that you traveled along. And you can see the source of that flickering flame, which is a bonfire in the distance, with several figures kind of shrouded in the light, sitting around it.
Oh, a camping party.
How the heck did they get in here?
They've always been here.
They must know a lot about this place then. Hopefully.
Well, I would hate to murder them before we get a chance to speak. Everyone, remember to smile.
As the four of you emerge from the darkness and into the light from the bonfire, you can see those frogs and the chameleon beyond them all kind of hop to their feet, stand at attention. One of the frogs shouts out in common, "Intruders!" And they all reach
We're
for
friendly.
weapons.
Oh, we're friendly intruders.
Yeah, visitors.
Visitors.
Explorers.
Explorers, visitors.
Intruders is a bit, aggressive. We're
But
not.
I can give you a little dance. I'll become a dancer for you. Friends. We will be friends. I'm gonna keep walking towards them.
They don't lower their weapons. They stay kind of wary, and as Bay begins to take a couple steps towards the group, the chameleon also kind of takes a couple steps forward, standing a little taller up on that log to look across at you all. And the chameleon says, "Interlopers into the temple. State your business."
I'm cold and I would like some fire. That is my business at the moment. May I sit at the fire with y'all? Because I'm cold.
First, before you take another step, tell us how you got into the temple.
There's a door. Did y'all not see there's a door?
A door sealed under the protection of our brethren. For you to
We
enter,
collected all of the
you would have
tablets.
taken their sacred, protected seal stone.
Or, we didn't take it. They trusted us with them to come in here.
Yes. Well, we're kind of on an important mission. It's a little complicated.
Why should we believe you? Our sacred rites say all who trespass should be executed promptly.
I mean, you wouldn't. They trusted us, so you want to kill us after they trusted us with the stones? I don't
Is
think
it
that's a
really
good idea.
trespassing if we were given the stones to come in
Exactly.
here?
Wouldn't you
If
want
you
to go
can't-
check with them first?
I would go
You're
check with
going
them
against
first.
the will of
That's
all
fine.
of them.
That's ooh.
You guys have
Don't
been
sound
here
very
for how
faithful.
long? We talked to them most recently.
Deformation snap.
We do not follow the commandments of those outside the temple. We have our own leader within, and our leader's commandments are to execute interlopers.
What? Sure, this is just a misunderstanding. If we can talk to your commander, I'm sure we'll work it out. It'll be fine. It's
Yeah.
just fine.
How often have people been entrusted with the stones the way that we have? I think this
Facts.
calls for a special occasion.
This is special. Facts.
No one has been entrusted with the stones. The temple is to be sealed permanently. I'm supposed to believe that suddenly everyone had a change of heart and just charitably gifted you the seal stones after hundreds of years.
You've been trapped in here for how long? You don't know what's going on out there. All right, people are changing. They're becoming better.
You
Thank
think
you
we
very much.
destroyed all of them? That's the other option.
Do you really think 4 people can kill a whole clan of everybody?
And then if we
All
did,
right.
you guys are still gonna try and fight us?
That's brave on y'all. Brave on y'all's part.
I think it's easier to believe that we are here on important business and that everybody on the outside has.
Then state your important business.
Oh. Tisha looks at everybody else. I don't know how to word this in a way that they would understand.
A great being has been stolen that we all cherish. From outside to inside, we cherish them. And they have stolen our being. And now our mission is to bring back our beloved. Thank you very much.
Your story sounds like artifice. I'm supposed to believe that there's some sort of mystical being that was stolen.
Yeah. I mean, you've been trapped in here for how long? I don't know what. Someone else talk to them. They are rude. We are saviors and you are being rude.
Do you even know who we are?
Do you even care about us?
I will say that one of the entrusters of the stone did indeed test our merit and our goodwill, if you will, and we were deemed to be of good cause.
He's gonna insight check to see if it's correct. Well, he got a 3, so he does not know. He just kind of squints his eyes at you. They move in different directions, and then, you walk into our sacred temple and trespass upon our grounds and expect us to believe your tall tales with no evidence? There, you see them all kind of
you want
shuffle
evidence?
a little
I
bit,
have
grip their weapons a little tighter.
We have evidence. I have the staff of one of the stone holders. She gave it to me in good faith that I would make use of it and help the cause. Deformation snap.
But perhaps still you simply killed the staff bearer and claimed
How could
it
I
as a trophy.
murder? She's all how could... Okay. Anyone else got evidence? We got a goldfish. You want to see the goldfish?
No, we do not have a goldfish. We do not have any living creature upon us. No. That's
Show him the
all
nightfish.
wrong. No,
Nightfish is evidence.
no. No!
Nightshade, you insist no as you as you glance at the fire in which they have a couple fish roasting.
Oh,
No! What if they want to eat her?
sorry, I squint. I can't see very well. Hold on. I didn't see that.
The dude just rummaging through her backpack, and she has nothing.
My patience runs short.
Well, R does too, kind chameleon.
Why not send like one of your guys up there and go have him ask somebody, and he can vouch for us. Better safe than sorry.
And if you kill us and your master thinks we're useless and you killed us, y'all dead.
Another tall tale, I'm sure, to dwindle our numbers before you attack us.
So here's the plan. I'm thinking we just fucking. They don't
think
want that
about
stuff.
anything here. Maybe we could just leave.
Yeah, let's just turn around. I really don't want to involve anybody else further.
Nah. Y'all see that lever behind them? I'm telling you, that lever does something. If I see a lever, I gotta touch it. I can't leave until I touch that lever.
Indeed, on the far side of the chamber, there is, dim in the torchlight, a wooden lever attached to a contraption mixed with all sorts of rope pulleys, fastened chunks of wood.
Maybe we could just run for it.
Just shove them. How fast can they be? They're chameleons.
Right? And I could push them out the way or something. Blow them down. I don't know how we can convince them, honestly. If they're gonna fight and if they're convinced that we've killed literally everybody upstairs, then I don't know.
If there was anybody up there, they
Katie. That little girl you were all looking for, there's a version of her in this temple, right? So maybe she's related, and if we say we're helping her, then we can get them to let us through?
Nobody has heard of her yet. That's the thing. They're all convinced that this is their real life. I mean, I guess in a way it is.
The statue in there semi resembled the child that we are looking for. Boom. Someone tell them that. Who has high charisma? Cough, cough.
Let's see.
I think
have
I
3.
have +3 with 16.
Y'all better
Your
weave
warlock
a
probably
beautiful
has the highest
story.
charisma, yeah.
Yeah, I only have +1.
Ivory, tell them we're saving the statue child.
Okay. May I ask all of you a question?
Make it quick.
So the deity you serve in this temple, who is she or who are they? Because we saw a statue of a little girl in the room just behind us, and that is our mission is to save that child. So if she is one of your deities in this temple, then we may have common interests in mind.
We follow our chieftain, and our chieftain communes directly with the eyes.
Oh, okay, so this is some cult nonsense going on, okay. Alright. I don't know what to do.
It's Elizabeth Winchester. Tell them we
Okay,
know
okay.
about Elizabeth Winchester.
Do you recognize the name Elizabeth Winchester?
The name rings empty, just like your tall tale.
Alright, well, we have to murder them now, guys. There's no other option.
I was under the impression that this was the Temple of the Rose Maiden. What does the eye have to do with any of this?
Are you asking that out loud?
Oh. Yes, I am.
He answers. The Rose Maiden's evil has been sealed away, and it should remain so. Such is our chieftain's commandment, under guidance from the eyes of midnight. You would seek to journey deeper into the temple, then the only answer is that you wish to unseal the Rose Maiden's evil.
I think so.
That's kind of what we're doing.
It's like, damn, yeah, he's right.
Go ahead, cast fairy fire on them.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna
let's
light
go.
Their
I'm
asses
over
up.
here really quick.
Sounds like a cult. I thought the Rose Maiden was good. Were we all under that impression? Are we not under that impression anymore? I'm trying to murder them. Someone better stop me if they don't want me to murder them.
I'm down for murdering
Yeah.
them.
I'm sort of
honestly.
indifferent.
Let's go.
You're pissing me off.
All right, so just off the top, make initiative rolls if you are going to engage them.
Murdering. Is this a cult now? Is there a cult inside the Rose Maiden Temple, guys? I was not prepared for a cult.
All right. Nightshade, you rolled a 7, but you have an additional bonus, don't you? You have an extra.
That's including the additional, it looks like.
That's
Yeah, I
including
think I just
your
rolled
limb
7.
sub bonus?
Oh, no, it is not.
I think you should
Sorry.
be at 9, right?
I believe so.
Very well. We'll let Bay take one turn at the top for the fairy fire.
No questions, just shot it. All right.
Since no one had quite engaged yet, and Bay took the initiative, Bay will get one turn at the top, and then we'll go into All right. One second. There you go.
I was like, I got this.
We do have a prettier fairy
I've been
fire if you
waiting.
want it.
Oh. Yeah, hit me with a pretty one. This one kind of ugly.
Since it sticks around, we can use the pretty one. If it was just for like a couple seconds to measure, then we could do that. But we do have the prettier one.
I just discovered these, and I was like, I want to use all of them.
You should be able to move it now.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Hit all of them. Attempt to hit all of them in one go.
Oh. All right. What's the save on that? So I don't have to go look at it.
It's a Dex 14.
Okay. All right. The bottom frog fails it with a nat 1. Rolling for Chameleon. Chameleon saves.
Really fast boy.
And the top frog saves as well. So we're gonna make this guy glow so that we can remember that he is easy to hit.
All right, gang, go out there, do good.
So you cast that spell, and then we'll launch right into the normal turn already.
Ooh, maybe try to keep one of them alive. Keep one of the frogs alive. They weren't doing much speed again.
To be specific, in regards to what Bay is talking about, when I tell you that you kill an enemy, you can say that you want to do so non-lethally as long as you're doing it with a a means of doing it non-lethally. So, for example, if you were swinging your axe, you could say, "Well, I hit him with the wooden end of it, the back end, and kind of club him unconscious." But that doesn't work for every weapon. For example, a bow and arrow, you can't non-lethally hit somebody with an arrow, and you can't like non-lethally hit somebody with a fireball. So it really depends on the damage that you're doing, what weapon you're using. But for the most part, if you have a weapon that is reasonable, then you can choose to non-lethally deal damage, and they would just go unconscious instead. All right, let's get started. So, first to act is actually Duja.
Alrighty. Okay, I think what I'll do, I'm gonna move close. I'm kind of far.
Very well. Yeah, you can move through your ally.
Okay, I'm gonna move 25 feet. Oh shit, where was it? To over here. And then I'm gonna throw my javelin. I'm gonna throw it at the leader because he was giving us a hard time. Well, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, he's in range. That was, I think, a damage roll that you did, which is why it
Oh, I
was.
did? Oh, oops. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it was so low. Roll.
Well,
We'll use that damage, but you still don't hit. All right. You toss your javelin at the chameleon, but he sidesteps it, and so your spear embeds itself into the muddy grass beyond and lands there.
Okay, I'm a little embarrassed.
Anything else?
uh, no, I think that's it.
All right. I think you still have a little bit more movement if you want
I'll save it, or not save it, but I think
it. Not save it, yeah, but no, use it. That's fine too. Oh wow, I'm ahead of the game. I already labeled like different. So next in the turn order will be our friend here, who's got this kind of ethereal glow around him that makes him quite an obvious target. But he's going to kind of move away from that glow that Bay cast on the ground. And he kind of kneels by this log and then aims with a blow dart, fires at Duja.
Oh no.
Duja, you're AC 15. Yes, you are.
Yes, I think so.
So that's going to hit you with a 17. So it's going to deal just 2 piercing damage, but make a con save for me.
$16.
All right, you don't take any further damage.
Nice.
The dart kind of gets lodged in some thicker skin. Does not manage to hit deeper than that. So he's going to kind of take a couple steps back after seeing that didn't work out the way he wanted, and pass the turn order to Irving.
Right. I'm getting pretty tired out and my spell slots are low, so time to switch to the crossbow. I'm going to be aiming for this guy.
Very well. The 15 does hit. So your crossbow bolt lodges in his shoulder.
That's my turn.
Deals 5 pierce. Alright. That'll bring us to Bay's turn.
let's go ahead and I should have checked my spell slots before I started this.
That means.
Oh, it means I have barely any spell slots. You know what? We're gonna do a classic. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Never mind. Yeah, we're just gonna do a classic little frostbite. We're gonna aim for middle chameleon.
Okay.
Yeah, Constitution save of 1 fucking cold, but Constitution save.
Very well. He rolled an 18. So he's not
Okay,
going to
well
take
he's
that
okay. I said, all right.
Shrugs off the shivering cold that you just tried to imbue in him.
I'm gonna look at my party and be like, my apologies, gang. Survive. And that will be it.
Very well. Then it will actually be his turn, right?
Oh.
He takes kind of a couple steps back out of the light that Bay created, and then he disappears as he sort of melts into the grass around him.
He's a goddamn chameleon, guys. He can go invisible. Oh. Why? Oh.
And he'll end his turn, which brings us to Nightshade's turn.
Okie dokie. Okay. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and do a. Oh, actually, let me double check. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do an Eldritch Blast on this. Well, actually, we've attacked this guy a little. No, I'll go and do this guy right here. Oh,
This guy?
whoops. Yeah, that guy. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. What was the to hit?
It was 11.
An 11. 11 just barely misses.
Ah, dang it. Well, Nightshade's not happy about that.
It arcs
I'm-
past his shoulder and fizzles against the mossy wall in the distance.
Nightshade's just gonna face palm at her at herself, and she's going to move up a little bit more here, like right around here.
Barrel?
That was that's fine. Yep, have her move up a little bit, and that'll end the turn.
All right. The frog that you just attacked is going to do some hopping of his own as he hops out of the way of that light that he doesn't really understand. And then he's going to aim with his blowgun and fire a dart at Bay.
Come at me.
You're what, AC 12?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then a 14 is going to hit you.
Ooh, I ain't have no fear.
So con save as I roll your piercing.
Ooh. 12.
12 is insufficient.
I didn't think so.
So you're going to take 2 piercing from the dart hitting you, and then another 6 poison damage.
Ooh. Y'all be mindful of the poison.
As you feel a little sickly as that dart sinks into your collarbone. And then that'll be the end of that frog's turn, which will bring us right back around to the Duja.
Okay. Let's see. I am gonna go up to. Oops. Oop, oop. Okay. go up to this guy by the water.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. And then I am gonna use. I'm gonna use my hand axe. No, my
Hand-
great axe.
Yeah, you probably want to use the great axe if you're point blank like that.
I don't know if I'll hit though. It's 10.
A 10 doesn't hit, no. Swing at him, he hops out of the way, and you meet only mud at the end of your axe.
Okay, I will enter my rage then.
Yeah, I'm so annoyed that you missed him.
Yeah, annoyed that they didn't believe us too. I promise we're good guys.
Right?
Maybe
You
not
fly
that.
into a
You
ring.
say after we try to murder them? We're good people!
Actually, you're right. We did kill everybody outside. I ate
Oh.
them. And that's it.
And then you should also decide what you want to manifest.
Yes, I am going to bite them. Going in with the whole theory that we ate everybody outside.
I'm with that. Yes.
So,
Strike fear into their hearts.
then if that is the end of your turn, that will bring us to this fellow. Who kind of makes his way a little closer along this side. And then he's going to fire a dart at Irving.
Ah.
Who's AC 13. So that will hit you. Yeah, I forgot how squishy you guys are since I've been playing with Seas of Sand a bunch. And they got their 19 AC tank. Alright. So con save, Irving.
Oh,
and then
boy.
That'll be one piercing damage. Little prick from the dart. To be fair, you guys aren't quite as squishy as Beyond the Eye, because they have no tank at all. They're just all spellcasters. What was your? Oh, it was a 17. So you
Oh yeah,
said
17.
no,
Sorry.
no additional damage. Yeah,
Nice.
welcome, Delta. Actual D&D tonight. Wow, we're not making maps. So that'll be the end of that frog's turn, which actually passes us right to your turn, Irving.
A way worse start for him.
Ooh! There you go.
Oh my gosh, 21 nice.
Hell yeah!
And an
Hang on.
8.
You're shooting at this guy, right?
Yes, this
Oh,
guy.
it's partial cover.
Roll your to hit one more time just to make sure you don't crit. Since you do get advantage.
Okay.
I forgot last time, but you do
Oh,
get
to hit. To hit.
to
Okay.
hit, yeah. Just in case you crit the second one,
Sorry.
you always wanna try, right?
That's
Alright, so
an 8.
yeah, the 21 hits, and we'll use the first damage for the 8. Alright. Another crossbow bolt sinks right into his chest, and he kind of staggers back a little bit and tries to straighten himself up, but you can see some blood kind of going down his chest. Is that the end of your turn, Irving?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. As you fire that bolt, Duja, the frog right in front of you, you kind of just see him grin for a second, and then just kind of quiet so that really not only you can hear it. You just kind of hear him go, "Ah, good. Snapping Maw has arrived finally." And then the water in the river just explodes in a blast of spray.
Duja yells, the snapping maw has arrived.
And surging out of the river that runs through this cave comes a giant snapping turtle. And it just charges right at Bay
He wants
as
that
it
mushroom.
Inserts itself into the turn order to join the fight.
Please, please. It's a
Uh,
mushroom,
so-
isn't it?
I'll bite
yeah,
him too if I have to.
yeah, actually this
Why did
particular
I-
snapping turtle lives just exclusively on a diet of mushrooms, so So it's just going to attempt to bite you, which it succeeds in
God.
doing with a 21.
Oh, no!
So it is going to just bite down hard into your shoulder and see how much damage you can do.
Oh, it's got Snapper Turtle's got strong jaws. You know this. Oh,
Yeah,
dear
and this
heavens.
is a particularly large snapping turtle as well.
Oh, dear heavens! Look at this little tusk.
It definitely stands taller than you, Bay.
Oh, dear heavens!
So that is going to be a total of
Hit me with it.
10 piercing
Oh, dear heavens!
as it bites down hard on your shoulder.
There's blood flying everywhere. And a single tear rolls down my cheek.
That'll be the end of its turn, though. And it is immediately your turn, Bay. So you just got a
That's
chunk
great.
taken
That's
out
great
of
to
you
know.
by a giant snapping turtle, but it is now your turn as you kind of hold your shoulder and blood drips down. What do you do?
I'm just gonna go ahead and I will become a snail. I'm gonna be a snail. I'm
Now
a great snail.
Yeah, what's the actual size of that stat block?
Let me see. It is a large beast.
Okay, so you're actually the same size as him.
Not so scary now, huh? Not so scary now.
So suddenly
Woo!
a giant snail appeared.
I am the snail. And I think that's all I can do right now. Oh wait, I'm gonna go into my shell.
Okay. Just for everyone's sake, what does that do?
It gives me a
And my
plus
sake,
4
I
to my AC. Yeah, it gives me a plus 4 to my AC.
Gotcha. I'm gonna jot that down quickly, just so that I remember that you get that when you're in that form. I'm gonna write it on your token as well, so that I remember. To help us all remember that you're a little tougher when you're in your shell. So if that is the end of your turn, Bay.
I did. That is it.
Very well. Then the next to act is our invisible friend. Which brings our turn right to Nightshade.
Okie dokie. Let me see here. Sorry, my cat's also asking for attention right now, so I'm a little distracted.
All good.
I think I'm going to have Nightshade move in. Still, well, actually, I'm gonna go. Let me see here. So if I moved her here, okay, that's 15. So I need to get here. Okay, I'm gonna have Nightshade move there, and then use the poison spray on this turtle.
Very well. That's a save.
13 con.
Okay. The turtle does have pretty high con, but it actually fails the roll.
Ha!
So roll your damage.
Oh, come on! Why?
Yeah, that's the poison spray classic heartbreak. Where you, yeah, I got it, and then and then it rolls a 1 on you because it doesn't have a modifier.
I swear my rolls have been bad today.
Damage taken.
One is one. I'll take it.
Yeah, the snapping turtle gets the sniffle. Anything else?
Am I able to have her move anymore?
Yeah,
or
if you didn't move all 30 of your feet, then you're still good to go.
Okay, it looks like I moved 15, so maybe I can.
You got another 15 plus you can hop another little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna have her scoot back 15 here. And yeah, I think that's good. And that'll end my turn.
Sure. Then that will bring us to the frog right in front of Duja. Who? What do you want to do? Yeah, they would definitely not be overly cautious. He's going to take a couple steps away from you, so if you want to AOP him, Duja.
What was that?
If you want to do an attack of opportunity against him, he is moving away from you.
Oh, yeah. How do I do that? I just pick any of my attack.
It's just your one great axe attack, yeah, basically.
Okay.
So you just roll to hit like normal. That will hit. Roll your damage.
8.
All right. So as he kind of turns away from you to get a little bit of distance in between you and him, you slash down with your axe and open up a gash across his back, which causes him to stumble a little bit. But as he stands back up, he continues along his path away from you. And then when he kind of gets a good distance away, he spins and fires a dart at you. So let's roll the hit. Yeah, you're 15 directly, so meat will beat because he rolled a 15. So make a con save, Duja.
Okay. 15.
All right. That would have been a 4 piercing, but your rage cuts it in half to 2. And
Nice.
then you save on the Constitution, so you just take the 2 piercing.
Nice.
That will be the end of his turn, which will bring us to your turn, Duja. You've got a giant snapping turtle behind you, and a frog that's firing darts at you in front of you, as well as another frog in the distance, and nobody knows where the chameleon is. What do you do?
Let's see.
It's a target-rich environment.
I'm gonna keep to my promise. I'm gonna bite this frog. I'm gonna run towards him. I'm gonna charge towards him like a football player.
Very well.
Running real fast. And I'm gonna bite him.
Yeah, go for it. You should have a bite roll in your action.
So do I just roll for the bite? No.
You roll to hit, and then if you hit, then you roll damage. Just like attacking with your great axe. It's just a different weapon, basically.
Okay. Oh.
Do you have hang on? Do you have a different modifier? No, you're 4 across the board. So well, even though you technically rolled your great axe there, it doesn't matter. We'll use that crit.
Okay.
Since it's the same modifier, so it doesn't matter what you clicked. It would still be the +4. So,
Okay.
we'll do a crit then. So you crit bite. So you're gonna roll the damage for it. I think actually you can. If you right click on that damage roll, you can check off crit damage, and it'll roll the critical for you.
I don't think anything came up.
Nothing came up. I'm talking about like where you would click to roll for the bite damage. That 1d8 + 2.
Yeah.
If you right click, nothing comes up.
No, I only get the like copy paste back forward thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
that's
just
okay.
roll it and see what happens.
Okay.
We'll see what it rolls.
Well,
I think that was just the 1d8. Yeah. So then just roll one more 1d8 on the
Okay.
left side there. Just roll another d8. We'll add it to that. So you rolled a 4. It doesn't get this. It doesn't get the modifier on the second one, so it doesn't get that +2. So it will be 3 + 4 instead. So you bite down hard on that frog. I don't know what part of the body you're aiming for. You can tell me, I guess.
Let's go for where I slashed him at, I guess.
She wants to
This is
taste
fine.
his insides.
All right, yeah, you
I want to rip him to shreds.
bite down hard and sink your fangs in. He now looks pretty badly wounded as you release your jaw.
I'm gonna eat
You're
you
not.
like a witch.
Yeah, you're not at low enough health to restore any off of that, but still, you did quite a bit of damage. So he's kind of just barely standing. He's dripping blood and looks in not very good shape.
I don't like how close he's getting to the lever.
Fair enough. Is that the end of your turn, Deja?
Yep.
Then that'll bring us around to this fellow. Who's just gonna shoot another dart at Irving? He's in a good spot here. Which misses.
Nice.
What do you want to do, friend?
I'm gonna try to
Well,
do
sorry.
some damage on this guy.
It's still his turn. 1 sec.
Oh, I thought you said Irving. Sorry.
No. I was talking to the frog. He runs across the arena and he actually hunkers down next to the giant turtle, using its massive body as a sort of barricade. So it's a Nightshade, and unless you were to move, he's got kind of half cover to you, Irving, and full cover to Nightshade. But it is now your turn, Irving.
All right. Magic missile time. So I'm going to direct all of them on this guy, and that is going to be 4d4 plus 4.
All right, roll them all.
So 12.
All right. Each of those bolts of light smash into the side of the snapping turtle and lets out kind of a roar as each of them slam into him, and kind of wobbles a little bit to the side, but is still standing.
Oh, that's going to be my turn.
Very well. Then, next in the turn order is Snapping Maw, who's going to just bite down on this giant snail.
No.
So you're at 16 AC still?
Yep.
So we'll see if we hit. We do not. He gets just shy of that, so he tries to crunch down and just meets shell.
You fool! My shell is too strong.
Yeah, he gets pretty close. You feel like a little bit of pressure, but your shell holds out.
Like a little massage.
And so he's not able to bite into you. And that's pretty much all he's going to do this turn, so that'll bring us to base.
I will emerge from my shell. And I will attempt to body slam this giant snapping turtle.
Okay.
With an 11.
An 11 does not hit. You hit his shell as well. You just kind of
I didn't think so.
You just kind of slam right into just a hard, spiky shell.
I don't think snails have eyeballs, but if I had eyeballs, they are scared. And I'm just gonna slink back away into the shell. Just slowly retreat back into my shell. Not today, sir.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, hold up.
I was trying to.
I don't think
remember.
I can't go back into my shell. Never
That
mind.
might be.
I
Yeah,
already
they
used an
might be.
action to emerge.
Because if you could do that, then I think they would just have not bothered and given you the higher AC.
Well, my eyes are pure fear now.
Very well.
And I will accept.
If that's the end of your turn, Bay.
You know what? Let me just slink away. Let me just stay.
Very well. Yeah, you're just kind of pivoting a bit.
Yes.
If that's the end of your turn.
Now it is, yes.
Then that brings us to the Chameleon's turn. Who scuttles about unseen. And suddenly lunges out of the shadows. He's going to get advantage on this attack because he was unseen. So he's kind of surprising you, Nightshade.
Oh, joy.
First one was a miss, but the second one will let him hit. So good thing he had advantage. And because he has advantage, he's also going to do sneak attack damage on you because he is very much a rogue. So first off, he just you see him kind of melt out of the roots that he was standing on. He's been there the whole time, but you just notice him as he lunges at you with his knife. And the knife sinks into you, into your side. It's kind of slathered with poison, and it deals 8 poison damage.
Oof. Okay.
And then that will be the end of his turn.
Okay.
Which will bring us to your turn, Nightshade.
Okay, I would like to use Fire Fairy, or Fairy Fire, whatever, Fairy Fire
Fairy Fire, yeah.
on the Chameleon.
Okay, it's the same thing that Bay used at the beginning there, so it is a big range. So you can just kind of, you can do it so it's just him. It'll be about that big. So you could do it like that, and then it would only hit him.
Yeah, that works. I want to prevent him from going invisible again.
That's a good idea. All right. So let's make his dex save. He rolls an 8, which is definitely lower than your save. So he's glowing now.
Excellent. Okay, and then after that, I am going to get away from him. Before I can go. Well, wait, he'll attack too if I do that, though, won't he?
He will AOP you, yeah.
Just to clarify, I'm not able to cast a cantrip after I use like a second level pact thing, right? I just want to double check.
If they're bonus action and action, yes. Because your second level pact stuff is all like spells, right? So that'd be leveled spells. So as long as it was action and bonus action, and one was a cantrip and one was a leveled spell, then yes, you could. But I don't know that you have any bonus action cantrips, but if you do, then yeah.
No.
Fairy Fire used your action, and so you would need a bonus action
Okay, then
to be able to do something else.
I guess I'll just hold my ground then. Stare in his cold, dead eyes. Laugh at him, I don't know.
I was checking to make sure that your Fey presence wasn't. Your Fey presence is an action too. So yeah. All right, yeah, you stand your ground and stare him down.
He's not getting invisible again. And that ends my turn.
Which will bring us to this fellow, who kind of has a choice here. He can try to run from Duja as he stands here wounded. Try to limp away from Duja and take an A up, or you can just go for it. And he's gonna just go for it.
Okay, come at me.
So he actually throws down his blowgun and pulls out a little dagger from his belt so that he can fight at melee range a little better. And he's just gonna swing at you. And he actually does hit you. And so he's going to deal 6 piercing that will be halved to 3 for you, Duja, because you're rage. But he's not moving anywhere. So he's gonna just end his turn and pass the turn order to you, Duja.
Alright, let's see. I am gonna use... I'm just gonna... I'll use my great axe on him again. Let's see if we can get him out of here. 14.
A 14 does hit.
Nice. 5 damage.
5 damage is enough to you just kind of sink your axe down, unless you're trying to non-lethal him. This damage is enough to kill him, so you can tell me if you want to just knock him out or if you want to try to just cut him in half.
Team kill. All right, let's get him out of here.
just a giant snail on the far side of the arena, just whispering.
Reading the snail's lips or whatever.
Murder
A
snail
little
in the corner there.
gum.
I'm just like,
All right, then you bring your axe down onto his shoulder and just kind of cut a huge chunk out of him as he collapses to the ground.
Yeah, 99, motherfucker. Alright.
So you used your action to attack him, but still have the rest of your turn.
Can I go join everybody else?
No, you can use your movement, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get closer. I'm gonna speed towards the guy near the turtle, football player style, like how I did with the other dude.
Very well.
That's it.
All right. Then it's his turn.
Oh shit.
So yeah, as you charge him down, he just kind of spins around. He was kind of focused on Irving, but he turns to see a giant elephant charging at him. And he just quickly brings his blowgun to his lips and fires one at you as you charge him down. And that is going to... that actually hits you. Nice work. You got lucky there. Oh, that was a really high roll. So, you're going to take 1 piercing and then make a con save. All right, then no further damage. These guys have a hard time of hurting you.
Puny frog.
You're their hard counter. Which brings us to Irving's turn. He's just kind of huddled up there. He's gonna stay there. I don't think he's gonna be able to get away, so he'll pass the turn to Irving. 14 to hit. That you're hitting this fellow. You are muted, just in case that's not on purpose.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the turtle. I'm not sure if it's gonna hit though.
14 doesn't hit the turtle, no.
Ah, okay.
It bounces off his shell harmlessly, clatters to the ground.
Right.
Anything else?
Nah. Oh, do light crossbows count with two-weapon fighting or two-hand? No, fighting.
They would if they have the light property, and if you're holding another weapon that has the light property.
Okay. Then I'm going to.
I don't actually know. Hang on, let me double check something. Do light crossbows have the light property? Because they might not.
Ooh. Why is that so confusing? Yeah, it doesn't in the notes section. It doesn't say light. It's in the name.
It would need that there.
That is so weird.
I think the reason it doesn't is logically you would need two hands to use a crossbow, unless it's a really tiny one. I think the hand crossbow probably has the light property, but the naming convention is a little bit confusing. I'll agree on that.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Very well. And that'll bring us to Snapping Maw, who is going to try and crunch down on the snail.
That makes sense.
Snail has a lower AC this time. What's snail AC in general?
Snail AC is 11.
Okay. Then this is gonna hit you.
I figured. Oh, mister, please, I'm squishy.
I was gonna hit you for 12 piercing as it bites down hard. It finds the fleshy part of the snail and bites down, takes a big chunk out of you.
Makes sense.
But it doesn't have any reason to move, so it's gonna stay hold fast and pass the turn over to you, Bay.
All right, let's try to slam him again. It's a 16.
16 also doesn't hit.
Oh, dear heaven. The snail
it's
is
a giant
sad.
armored turtle. It's got a high AC too.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
This
Satisfied.
is their turn.
Listen, I'm just a simple snail. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Then if that's the end of your turn, then we move along to Chameleon fellow, who is now kind of glowing. He looks down at his hands and sees that he is glowing. You can kind of see him like try to start to turn his hands to match the environment so that he can turn invisible, and it does not work. He still glows, so he gives up. And just kind of turns back towards Nightshade and just goes, alright, fine then. And we'll just swing at you with his dagger. Which will hit you for, he doesn't have his sneak attack damage, so it's going to be normal damage. That will hit you for 6 piercing. Or 6 poison, sorry. Using his poison dagger.
Oof. Okay. Oh wait, am I able to use a hellish rebuke on him?
Yeah, as long as you have the slot for it.
Looks like I do.
Then yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's anytime you take damage, and they'll usually be in distance, so even if you take range damage, you can use it.
Okay. It says it's a dex save 13.
Very well. Alright, he rolled an 8 for his dex, so that's insufficient, so he's going to take the full brunt of the blast. As he sinks his knife into your flesh, you see this flame. What color is the flame, Nightshade?
Purple.
You see this purple flame just ignite and just run all the way up his arm, up the arm that he stabbed you with, and just completely envelop him in fire, matching the glow of fairy fire. Now he is just a bright flame as he takes 13 fire damage. And as the fire fades, he's covered in burns and looking quite damaged, but still managing to stand. So that's still his turn. He ends his turn and passes it to you, Nightshade.
Let's do
Oh, actually, hang on. Make a concentration save.
a concentration
That's
save.
just it's a con save, and you just have to beat a 10.
Wait, how do I do that? I'm sorry.
Because I think Fairy Fire is con, right?
It's Dex.
Sorry, concentration. I should have been more specific.
Oh, okay.
It's a duration one, right? You keep it up. Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, make your con save.
Is it Constitution? I'm sorry.
Yeah. The concentration save is a Constitution save.
Okay, I just want to double check.
The only reason that they're differentiated in the wording is because you don't have to beat like a DC that the enemies give you or your own spell DC or anything like that. It's just a flat 10.
Okay.
It's anytime you take damage while you're concentrating on something, you have to make sure that you can keep your concentration, which you do because you rolled an 18. So Fairy Fire stays up and he is still affected by it. Why he lunged at you again because he was trying to get rid of that effect. Wanted that glow gone so he could turn invisible again. So now it's your turn, Nightshade. Fairy Fire remains.
Okay. I want to use a poison spray on him now.
Yep, very well. There's no penalty when you're in close range using a spell like that. So he'll make his save, which he does not succeed on. Rolls a 5.
Okay, good. Come on, big numby.
All right, you blast him straight in the face, point blank, with poison, and it kind of covers his eyes, and he tries to wipe it out, and kind of coughing and choking on it. He now looks very badly wounded, just barely standing.
Oh.
Breathing is heavy.
Ooh. Okay. It says in my gear I have a potion of healing. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I only have 7, so I don't.
Yeah, the healer in the party is snail mode. So
Yeah.
It's snails sometimes.
To use the healing potion would probably be like an action. So
Okay. Then I guess I'm just gonna stare him in his eyes again. I don't know.
stand your ground.
Intimidate him.
Alrighty.
That's it.
Then that'll bring us straight past the dead frog, and let's call him a grung because that's what frog people are called in D&D. But he's not really that. He's just a frog man. That brings us right to Duja, as we skip past him.
All right. I think I'm gonna go for the big turtley dude. I think we gotta
Okay.
get rid of him. So I'm gonna move forward a little bit. Maybe this way. Kind of get some distance from the other frog guy, and then
Yeah, I'll
gonna
assume
bite.
that you kind of pivot around him to not get in his range. He's
I'm
not great at
gonna
it
bite
anyway,
him.
but you pivot.
Okay, good.
You're gonna
I'll
bite
go
him.
ahead and bite the turtle.
I do appreciate
I don't know how well it's gonna work out.
I appreciate the RP bites, but I do need to make you aware, just for the sake of it. You do way more damage with your great axe. The
Okay,
bite
then
is
I guess I'll...
just to clarify, for the sake of D&D experience, the bite's really good when you're below half health because it heals you.
Okay.
But when you're above half health, you kind of want to maybe focus more on damage.
Then I'll go ahead and hit him with my great axe. I don't know if he'll hit 14.
14 does not hit now.
Okay.
He's armored up. He's being attacked from all sides and he's just ignoring it. He wants to eat that snail.
Well, I guess I'll step back a little bit. I'll go back like this much.
Vero?
That's it.
If you do that, you'll take an A out from the turtle.
Oh. Okay, then I won't. I'll stay close.
Fair enough.
Hopefully I don't regret it. Alright, here we go. I guess that's it.
Alrighty. Then this guy just kind of thanks his lucky stars and wonders how he did not just get attacked by that charging elephant that looked like he was about to murder him. He just kind of a little bit dazed. How did I survive that? And then he kind of steps away from it all. And kind of moves towards the water to fire a dart at the snail. Bigger target for him. He wants nothing to do with that elephant.
Snail.
You're not in your shell, so it's 11,
It's
right?
11. Yep.
Okay, and yeah, that does hit. So con save snail.
Con save snail. Let me see. Okay.
2
It's a
piercing.
straight.
What?
It's just a straight D20 for the next moment. Okay. 2 piercing, and then and then whatever this poison will be.
2 piercing and another 4 poison. 6 total.
Alrighty, gang. I hope y'all missed my mushroom.
As he steps away, Irving acts. What do you do, Irving? You're muted.
God damn it. Okay, yeah. I do it twice since using the fairy fire, right? The chameleon.
Sorry, what?
Roll the hit. Sorry, I rolled the hit twice since using the fairy fire. The chameleon's in the fairy fire, right?
Yeah, he's. It's. I guess the. Is that a double tap? Brutal. Those are both men. It's less that they're standing in the fairy fire, and more that the fairy fire got them. Which is when they glow purple like that. Because you can stand in fairy fire and dodge it, but they did not dodge it, so they're glowing. But both of those will miss.
Okay.
Brutal.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
All right, then Snapping Maw has a choice of target.
Come
Both
at
of you have attempted to attack him, so you rank the same in priority.
I'm gonna do a little jiggle for him. I'm gonna do a little jiggle. You like that jiggle?
Well,
I'm Jello.
sure, yeah. If you want to jiggle, then he'll go for the snail. The snail looks like a
I'm
tasty snack
jiggling.
anyway.
Let's go.
Snail
Let's
does
do
look
it.
like a tasty snack, so he's gonna go for it.
Looks
Yep,
like Jello. I'm Jello.
a 16 will definitely hit you.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So he's gonna hit you for a 9 piercing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That'll take you out
I
of
am
snail mode.
back. There's my bay. Oh, big bay.
It'll take you out of snail mode, and then the rest of the damage carries over.
4. And then it was exactly 3.
did that knock you down?
Well, listen, gang. So here's what happened. I jiggled too hard.
So
Looked
the
too
rest of you,
tasty.
the rest of you see the giant snail disappear in a puff of smoke, and what remains behind is just Bay lying unconscious, face down on the ground.
A very munched up bay.
Snapping Maw looks disappointed that the snail disappeared. Looks angry now.
Sorry, man. Mad. Should have tried harder.
So that'll bring us to your turn, Bay.
All right, let's go. Oh!
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
All right, so that's one failure on your death save.
Woo!
And then that'll bring us to the Chameleon, who's just going to keep stabbing at Nightshade, trying to get rid of this invisibility glow that he has on him. But he misses. He's not going to move. So he wants to stay right close. So that'll bring us to Nightshade's turn.
Okie doke. Can I Eldritch Blast him in the face?
You would take disadvantage on it if you point blanked him, but you do already have advantage on him, so it would just be a flat roll.
I am okay with this, I think.
Yeah, it'd be about the same as poison spraying, because he rolls on poison spray, which is just one roll. So it's one roll either way.
Okay. Let's try it. Come on, please, please, please.
That does hit.
Hit. Okay, come on. Big number, big number, big number.
All right. So what do you use as your focus? By the way, like what do you cast magic out of?
I use my hairpin. I take it out of my hair.
All right. So you kind of hold your hairpin right up to his face and just blast him point blank with Eldritch Blast, and it just knocks him clean off his feet to the floor.
Yes.
And he stops moving. So anything else, Nightshade? Now that you've slain the Chameleon.
Nightshade's just gonna glare at him down a little bit, and then she's gonna move back. Get better advantage here. Probably back. Let's go right there. Right here.
Farrell?
And I think that's it.
Then that will bring us to Duja's turn. Now, Duja, you just watched that snail get chomped so hard that it turned into Bay, and then Bay died.
Well,
The turtle himself does have a few wounds. He's not completely unarmed, but he is still standing. You also have a kind of cowering frog who looks pretty badly wounded beyond him.
well, that frog's gonna have to stay put. We're gonna get this snappy guy. I'm gonna use my Great Axe on the turtle. 15.
15 does not hit, no.
No. Then. I'm gonna stay put. And I'm gonna face the wrath of the turtle.
I will say you could pivot to be in his range. That wouldn't make you take an A off from the turtle. That's what you were thinking.
Okay. Then maybe I'll move over. Yeah.
Well, that would, but I'm saying if you were standing right here, you could move here, 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 and that wouldn't cause an A off.
Oh.
Because pivoting around an enemy, staying inside their 5-foot range doesn't cause an A off. Stepping outside of it, where there is more than a 5-foot range, that's what causes it.
Okay, then I guess I'll move.
And the same applies to you, right? Any creature that's in 5 feet of you that tries to run away from you would also. You could A-up them. You could attack of opportunity them.
Okay, then I'll just move to his behind him a little bit, I guess. Hopefully it'll help.
Yeah, go for it. Then that'll bring us to this fellow's turn. Okay, before he runs away, he's gonna shoot a dart at Duja. But a 12 does not hit you. So he misses his dart and he just kind of, and then just runs for it.
I stare him down as he runs away.
That'll be the end of his turn, so it is now Irving's turn. Irving, you have one ally down, another ally wounded. You yourself are decently damaged, but there's still a snapping turtle to deal with. What do you do?
He is very tired and out of spell slots, but so far I've not had any luck with AC, so I'm gonna try to go for Magic Missile again. This time it's free D4 plus free. So, 12 again.
Beautiful roll. Alright. That's the trifecta right there. What a nice looking roll. 3, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah.
Alright, so once again, magic missiles bludgeon against the side of the giant snapping turtle, arcing and homing in on the soft spots between his shell. And now Snapping Maw does look pretty wounded. Still barely standing, but quite wounded.
Okay. Gonna move over here then. And that'll be my turn.
Very well. That'll bring us to Snapping Maw. Who is going to target priority now that he's pretty badly wounded. He's not going to try to eat Bay. He's got bigger problems to deal with, like the elephant in front of him. The elephant in the room. Okay, well, he tried to attack Duja, but he got a nat 1.
Oh.
He tries to bite you, Duja, and you kind of quickly bring your axe up. And so he bites down on your axe instead, and it just knocks one of his front teeth clean out. So I'm gonna make him take. He's gonna take 1 damage from that. Is he not 1? That's fun. So yeah, his one of his teeth there at the front gets knocked clean out from biting down on metal.
Alright, we take those.
Yeah, he does not look happy about that. That'll be the end of his turn.
How embarrassing.
So Bay, give me another death save. All right, that's 2 failures.
That one doesn't count.
Yeah, you're lucky that we're using that top one, or Bay would have just instantly died, just deleted from the universe. But you still have 2 failures, so you're not looking good. Bay looks really bad right now.
It's fine. I believe in this.
For our other players' sake, might want to get some healing for Bay before Bay's next turn. Because if Bay fails one more time,
we'll be fine.
if Bay fails one more time, Bay permanently dies.
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
I don't know.
I don't think any of you guys have healing, so we're good. We're gonna riding this out. Kill the damn snapping turtle.
I'm pretty sure Nightshade does have a health potion.
Yeah, I have a potion.
That would have brought us to the Chameleon, but he is very dead right now, so that'll bring us straight to Nightshade.
Okay.
You do technically have your hop, Nightshade, so you do have 35 movement.
Okay, I do have 35. Okay. Yeah, I want to get all the way up to right behind Bay here, and I want to use this. Where the heck is? Yeah, potion of healing.
Yeah, so you just kind of tip Bay's head and open the mouth and pour it in. That'll use an action to administer, but you can roll its healing. It should say in the item itself how much it is, so you can roll it.
Okay. Come on, big numbers.
All right. Bay, coughing and spluttering and staring at a mossy cave above you. You reawaken on the ground, but alive.
Drag it out.
And that's my potion. And that's all I can do.
Vero.
But Bay's back, and that's what matters.
Duja. It's your turn.
I'm forever in your debt.
Yeah, appreciate for not being dead.
DJ, it's your turn.
I will, as much as I want to bite this guy after he tried biting me, and use my great axe.
Ooh.
Damn!
Goddamn.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, so roll that damage and then add an extra dice for the crit. And then don't forget that you get a little bit of extra for your damage roll.
I see
From your
now
range.
where I can do the crit.
There you go. So roll the crit.
At the wrong rolling area. All right, let's roll it. 18.
So that's actually 20 because you have an extra damage from your rage.
Yeah.
When you're raging, you hit a little harder, so that's actually 20 damage. So with that, you rear back with your great axe and you just chop Snapping Maw's head clean off.
You trying to eat me? I'm gonna eat you. We're gonna have turtle soup for dinner.
And the rest of the body just falls limp on the ground. Snapping Maw is defeated.
I immediately turn to that other frog.
Yeah, he kind of like is backed against the corner here. And so as you guys kind of all turn towards him, you see him kind of stand there warily. He kind of lowers the blowgun a little bit cautious.
Trying to get some frog legs for dinner, guys.
Yeah.
DJ, you still have your movement.
Okay. Oh, I can go right up to him. Let's see. I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna run towards him again.
Charge right up to him.
And then, I guess I just stop right in front of him, stop in my tracks. Look him
Yeah,
down.
just kind of tower over him.
And yeah, that's it.
That'll bring us to his turn. And so he's gonna make actually. You see him kind of afraid of you, Duja. He kind of cowers a little bit. His hands tremble a little bit, like he wants to throw his weapons down and surrender. And then you see just kind of a full shudder go through his body. And he's actually gonna make a wisdom save for something that you guys can't recognize.
Okay.
All right, he fails the wisdom save. And so you actually, as he shudders slightly, you see his eyes go completely black.
Oh.
And then his hands stop shaking. His face just goes blank, no longer terrified of you. And he throws the blowgun down and just attempts to stab you with his dagger. But an 8 does not hit you. So he stabs at you kind of loosely with his dagger. And that's all he can do. Brings us to Irving.
All right. Gonna attempt to shoot him again. Okay,
you
that's
do still have advantage.
Okay, nice.
Second bolt hits him. And 9 piercing damage. It just lodges right in his throat. And for a moment, you kind of... Duja, you're right up close to him, so you see this the best. The crossbow bolt lodges right in his throat. And for a second, he just completely ignores it. As if he didn't even experience the pain. And didn't even notice the wound at all. And then you see the blackness in his eyes begin to fade. And replaced again with that fear as he just collapses onto the ground. And goes limp.
Oh. No survivors.
Classic D&D party. Hey, should we keep one of these guys alive? And then when the dust settles, we forgot. That's
no.
every D&D party ever.
That
I
chameleon
don't
was
actually
going
have
bad.
any non-lethal ways of killing people. I
True.
think so.
gonna lay down for a little bit. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna lay down.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't my best idea to just start trying to murder everybody.
I have a feeling they were gonna try to murder us anyway. Honestly.
Yeah, we couldn't reason with them, so.
No, murder was needed. Maybe we could have been more diplomatic. We're not very
The-
diplomatic.
Chameleon didn't particularly believe you. He was just buying time until Snapping Mock could show up.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm glad we started this then.
I'm gonna cut a slice of the turtle's legs and roast it on the fire.
Put a couple extra
Ooh,
for
there's
me,
an
I'm
idea.
hungry.
I'm hungry.
Very well.
Gonna slink my body over.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of turtle meat.
I
Yeah,
don't
guess
want
this
any,
was-
but I need fire.
As it's cooking, I guess I'll tell everybody about the black-eyed chameleon. Yeah, when he like his whole eyes got taken over, and it looked like he was possessed for a second. And he tried to attack me like he wasn't scared anymore. But then when Irving killed him, like right before he died, like that fear came back into his eyes as the blackness left. So maybe something possessed him.
They did mention something about the deity they worship being a eye, and something about the dark eyes or something like that. I don't quite remember.
You recall.
Eyes of Midnight. Yeah, okay.
Eyes of Midnight. Yeah, they were pretty midnighty eyes, I guess. They're very dark. And his whole demeanor changed. It was a little bit spooky, not gonna lie.
I am too damaged to process this.
You cook up some turtle meat. And nurse some injury. As, several of you are pretty decently wounded.
It's so good. I'm crying while eating it. Nom nom nom.
Nightshade is going to take some time to feed little Nightfish.
Very well. Yeah, so you guys take a second to rest. I don't know if you guys want to actually do a rest or not.
I think we need a long
Yeah.
rest. Well,
Yeah, I really
it would be
need a long
good
rest.
here. We need a long
Yeah.
rest. Alright, we
I am
need
a
to hear.
sorcerer with no spell slots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has been a while since you guys have long rested, so you are a little bit tired if you did want to take a long rest. You guys have tackled most of the swamp all in a single day, so.
Ooh.
May is gonna immediately just fall asleep. Y'all just hear snoring.
Yeah, you do have the shepherd's crook that can let you just instantly pass out if you want.
Instantly, I'm out. Gone. Bonk my head with it. I'm out. I'm gone.
Very well. If you all want a long rest, then you can do that here. You have a nice campfire to cook some food around and rest if you wish.
If not, you have to drag my body.
Yeah, I'm going to take the long rest. Nightshade's going to fall asleep looking at little Nightfish swimming.
Very well. Yeah, I know, right? Chibi is such a good magic item. It does other things too, but that instant sleep thing
bonking.
is really powerful. Yeah, so you guys spend some time resting. Do you like pass around a watch to keep watch?
That'd probably be a good idea, seeing as we're in their hideout right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
agreed.
I'm feeling pretty good, so I can keep watch first.
All right.
Okay,
Just
I'll take it up after you.
anybody who's taking watch, I don't know if it's the three of you or all four if Faye wants to participate. However many of you, just all roll perception.
Okay.
We'll just do them all together.
Where? There. No.
Nightshade, what'd you get? Oh, 15? And
Wait.
did you go to 4?
Can I use my smell? Is that gonna help, you think? Or I'll just
Yeah,
leave it as a 4.
sure.
Oh. Okay, I'll use my smell.
All right, we'll use the 19. Okay, so across the board, pretty high rolls. So as each of you takes your watch in the night, none of you notices anything. You can occasionally see just the flicker of the fire in the distance, or an insect scurry across the roots. But other than that, you don't notice anything particularly sinister coming for you. And so after a decent amount of hours, though it's impossible to say if it's morning or not, as it's already difficult in the swamp, never mind the fact that you're in a cave. But after a certain amount of time passes, you all begin to awake just naturally after a good rest. And so you can all make sure to long rest on your character sheets. And refresh your resources. What you doing there, Ben?
I'm bonking him. He must be bonked. I have energy now to do it.
Very well. So as you all arise at the beginning of this quote-unquote day, what do you all do?
Let's check out the lever, I guess.
Yeah.
What's going on over here?
Lever time.
Leopard John.
Oh yeah, so nestled next to some old-looking crates, and dimly lit by torches, you can see a lever that is hooked up to a wooden contraption covered in ropes rigged to pulleys. One of you can make an investigation if you want.
I'm not very smart.
Respect.
Me
I
every
don't
day.
have good investigation.
Am I gonna be? I think I'm the smart one, guys. Well, I'm not that type of smart.
Realization, oh god, am I the smart one?
Am I the smart one? I'm
They
the
have
smart
some
one.
God
points.
damn, yeah, you are the
I'm
smart
the
one.
smart one.
But it can be accidental smarts if you want it to be.
It's accidental smarts. I really know about levers. You know?
Yeah, but you trip over one of the ropes and you realize that it's the ropes are rigged up from the lever to a mechanism along the wall, and you kind of follow it along. And it's actually rigged up to a large set of gates over here that form a part of the river.
If my investigation is correct, we should have hit this at the very beginning of this fight.
God damn it.
Maybe it's a little path. Maybe we can go through it. I don't know. I kind of don't want to go into the water where a giant snapping turtle came out of, but
The opening itself, is extremely narrow. Even crawling, you wouldn't be able to pass through it.
okay. So investigation. We should hit this at the very beginning.
If it's that small, then how did the turtle get out of that?
It's probably deep.
Well, it didn't come from there.
Oh. Investigation canceled. I don't know then. I'm not the smart ones.
Maybe it serves a different purpose than if the turtle didn't get through it.
Maybe just shut it off. Click it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe this is where the water comes from. Maybe it will drain. I have no idea. I'm just hoping.
I mean, there was a staircase. It's not improbable that it could drain the water, or at least lower it.
What
Oh,
do you-
If anything, I think we wanted to go higher because we need to reach the top of the other stair, the other
Oh,
door. So maybe we'll make it higher. We'll see. We'll see. Everyone just get ready to run when we pull it.
okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Nightshade, you throw the switch, and as soon as you flip it, all the pulleys begin to just spin and yank, and with the creak and groan of ropes and wood, the sluice gate closes. And as it does, after a couple minutes of the water no longer flowing, the flowing river begins to empty.
Okay.
Let's go see what changes that made. I'm sure the main room got changed.
I had to.
As you all turn away from the lever to make your way
Oh,
back
God.
towards the tunnel, the crate here, something goes bang, bang from within it.
Oh,
New meal.
you hear that?
I'm
Irving,
gonna bang it again.
yeah, you
Bring it
bang the
back.
outside of the crate. The crate is nailed shut, but you kind of bang the outside of it, and after a couple seconds, you get like a mimicked bang back that does the same knock that you did.
I think whatever they have locked up in here is probably hostile to them, so...
So maybe
you
our
guys
friend?
want to open the box?
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Alright,
gotta save 'em.
open in the box.
Yeah, so you take some time to pry open the crate. It's old, kind of damp wood, so it cracks apart pretty easily as you pull at the nail. And as soon as you slide the lid off the crate, something just shoots out of it immediately up into the air. And as you kind of take a step back to figure out what it is, you realize that it is a floating cape, elegant and aristocratic, just sort of waving about in midair like a kite.
Oh my
Close.
gosh.
Wave. I'm gonna give it a wave.
It doesn't seem to react to that. Just sort
All
of
right, guys.
flutters about in the air, kind of circles around Irving, who freed it.
Oh.
You've been chosen.
Hello? Hello there?
It just sort of extends one length of the length of it. It's a long cape. Kind of a long cape with a bit of a collar. It's sort of a very noble-looking, aristocratic garb. But it extends one of its lengths towards you and kind of like almost in a handshake.
Okay, I'm gonna return it hesitantly.
As you grasp its quote-unquote hand, it just sort of shoots up around you in a big whirlwind and just fastens itself into a perfect cape. And then with a little flutter, just kind of falls still.
Ooh. Okay then. So it's just a noble looking cape, you said?
Yeah, it's kind
Are
of
there
gilded
like any
and
embroidery?
it's gilded and embroidered with all sorts of very chaotic patterns that form this almost kind of tapestry down its back.
Can I do a quick Arcana check on this little guy?
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
I'll give you advantage on it actually.
nice.
'Cause this is
Yeah,
this is
because
your
those are
wheelhouse.
both terrible rolls.
They're both terrible rolls, so you're not really sure what to think of it. But it does feel like kind of familiar. The chaotic patterns just kind of feel like home.
Aw, nice. I need to get Surrey to check this, Peter.
Speaking of, did someone say my name?
Jump scare.
Oh,
Hi, Surrey. Could you check this for me, please, and tell me what it is?
Oh, yeah, sure, I can help with that. Was there any other things you wanted as well, or just that?
You run into any other magical items on the way here that she hasn't checked already?
Toss in the elephant's direction.
Wait, did I? Oh, wait.
You
I
got a new
got like
axe last time.
yeah.
It's been a
I
couple of
forgot
weeks,
about
so it's
that.
fine to forget, but I wanted to remind you.
Oh yeah. I got this axe too. Can I axe you about it?
All right, sure. I'm not sure I get the joke, but okay. Yeah, so you can take a sec to let her ID them. Cast Identify on your item. So starting with the cape. The cape that you have is the Cape of Chaos. The elegant and aristocratic cape swirls and ruffles as if it has a life of its own. While wearing and attuned to the cape, you can use a bonus action and one charge of the cape to teleport to a spot you can see within 30 feet of your current position. Each time you use the cape in this manner, you must also roll 1d8 on a table to determine the additional effect that the cape leaves behind as you teleport. The cape holds 3 charges, which replenish at dawn each day, or long rest, essentially. We'll say long rest since you guys don't really have dawn here.
Oh, it's a bonus action Misty Step with a, smaller table of wild magic surges, basically?
Yeah, so you leave an effect behind, depending on what you roll on the table. So for example, if you roll a 2, then you would leave behind an oil slick as you teleport, and any creature within 10 feet of the spot you left would have to make a dex save against your spell save, or immediately fall prone.
Oh, that rolls. That is
And
so good.
if you rolled a 3, then you leave fire behind, and they have to make a save or take fire damage. Or if you rolled a 4, then you'd leave a blizzard, and it would be cold damage instead. And they'd have their movement reduced a little bit. You can do electricity on a 5, and stop them from making reactions. There's a 6 is just a blast of force that pushes them back from that point. 7 is psychic resonance, and so that would be an int save that they'd have to make, or take psychic damage, and basically have disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end of the next turn. And then on an 8, teleportation charm fizzles and doesn't go off, so you don't teleport if you roll an 8 on the table, but in exchange you pick from the table which effect you want to go off.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That is so cool.
And the effect doesn't affect you, so if you wouldn't take damage from yourself if that happened. And then last but not least, if you nat 1 on the table, then you leave behind a mode of healing light, and it will heal creatures within 10 feet. So you could try to teleport away from enemies and end up healing them if you roll a nat 1. So I'll give you the item. It has the table in there so that you can read all the effects.
Nice. I need to draw that.
Yeah, you can decide how it looks. It's up to you. All right. One moment. I'll just add that inventory. Made. I definitely made it. Why is it not appearing? Okay, that's very weird. We'll move on to the next item, and I'll try to troubleshoot that in a second. Next is the champion axe that Duja was given. The one with the gem lodged into the medal of it
Yay.
for being the new champion of Kuroko Ma. So this axe is Bark Splitter.
Ooh.
The axe that's felled 1,000 trees since its creation. And it granted after leveling up enough, it granted it a unique enchantment. So as an action on your turn, you can swing the axe and cause a large spectral tree to fall in a line 60 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Oh my god.
Each creature in the area must make a dex save. And if they fail, then they take bludgeoning damage and they're knocked prone. If they succeed, then they take half as much and aren't knocked. The tree vanishes immediately upon landing. And then the property can't be used again until the next long rest. It is also a magic weapon. So I was secretly factoring that into the fight. Since you didn't know it was. That gives it a +1 to hit and to damage.
I see. Oh, nice. Okay, I love it.
Also, if you try to chop down just a normal tree, you get advantage on any attempt. Because it's good at that.
Dusha gives it a nice little kiss.
Yeah, so you have a little bit of a ranged option there. You can go Timber. It technically has a command word that you yell to activate that effect, so that command word can be whatever you want.
Okay, I like Timber, so I'll do that one.
Fair enough. Let's see if my my magic items are loading for you, because they certainly weren't for Irvin. Nope. Okay. I think they're just being slow today and they're not loading. I'll get that sorted. I'll get that sorted later so that we don't interrupt the session. I'll definitely add them like immediately after this stream, so you guys will be able to read them before next session. Yeah. So Suri summarizes what your items do. I think we did your cook, but I can do it again if you want. Oh, you mean give it to you? Yeah. Well, it probably won't load today.
Probably not, but
I'll
yes.
give it a try. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a shot.
Third time's charm.
Yeah, no, none of
No,
my magic,
okay,
none of my
well,
magic
okay.
items are loading. Yeah, literally none of them are loading. I just tried to do one from like a year ago, and none of them are loading. Okay, I'll get that sorted after the thing, and I'll make sure that I'll literally write it down right now. So I don't forget after the thing. Okay, I'll figure that out. So yeah, Suri describes your items for you, what she learns about them as she examines them, and then just kind of says, "Was there anything else you needed?"
Not that I can think of. At least I'm all set.
Just your lovely company. Also, have you
Yeah.
ever heard about the Eyes of Midnight?
The what?
I'm gonna take that as a no. It's a cult thing. It's a cult. There'd be
Yeah.
a cult here.
Eyes of
These
Midnight.
little guys over here,
Eyes
they're
of
part of that
Midnight.
cult.
We're in the Rose Maiden Temple. I don't know if you know that. We're in the Rose Maiden Temple. There's the Eyes of Midnight here.
So that's where we are. I thought we were just in another dark cave.
Yeah, we like caves. We run into caves.
Well, suppose we'll see what lies further in the temple then.
Probably more cult activity, but we will deal with that when we get there.
You know what? Can I carry like one of these guys just in case? Maybe I could use it as like if we
Use their
run into
dead
any
body.
more people.
Look what has happened to your brothers.
And then worst case, we'll just throw him in the water, in the big water.
He'll be
Yeah,
the
sure.
bait. We'll just make sure.
They'd be light enough for you to carry. Yeah.
Okay, I just plop him on my back. My favorite guy right here.
All right. Yeah,
I'm
we'll just
carrying
say
him
we'll
like
say
a
that you're
backpack.
carrying him until you
Okay.
do something else.
Alright.
So you don't have to drag 2 tokens around.
Alright, let's go check out the other door, I guess.
It's time. See what else can kill us. Oh!
Wait a minute. What happened with the draining of the river? Like, what did that actually do? Is this open now? Like over here?
No, that's
The-
closed where we close the
You
water.
closed the sluice gate, so it's blocking all the water right now. It seems to be airtight.
Okay. I was confused.
And that
Sorry
drained
about
the
that.
river. All right. So you guys make your way back along that tunnel, eventually arriving again at the corridor and into the statue chamber. And loop your way back over towards the entrance hall. And as you make your way back through that old stone door, you find the entrance hall in a bit of a different state.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Did the fish die?
Oh,
Oh no!
don't let Nightfish see what we've done.
my fish is gonna stay
Kid!
hidden and
Look,
not
there's
see
like
anything.
doors now that are uncovered.
Yeah, as you make your way through the entrance hall, you can see that most of the water has completely drained away. And the lights that were down in the water are more of those lamps, those jellyfish lamps. And in their glow, you can see 2 passageways to the left and right.
That one probably leads back to where we just were. I know. But we can go check.
Sounds like a plan.
So you make your way down the stairs, and it leads you much lower. This is kind of a long distance down to the ground as you step in puddle.
Do you think that snapping turtle was in here the whole time?
Oh.
Mm.
That was
As
fun.
you kind of wade through the shallow little puddles here, you do notice a couple fish that are lying there. They're still now because you've long rested, but as you take a look at them, their jaws are lined with razor sharp teeth.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Gonna ignore those.
Under closer inspection, they appear to be more similar to piranhas than your average carp or trout or goldfish. The passageways down here that lead off to the left and right, they lead off kind of to the right a little bit. They hook right and go down essentially long, grimy tunnels covered in algae and mud.
Left it is.
Alright.
Let's go.
Left. Let's go.
Left is left.
Let me just pop you guys together. So you make your way out into those rather slimy tunnels. And you can see the path kind of illuminated periodically by those same blue lanterns. Though the caves here are much darker, they still periodically light the way.
Someone explain to me why there's a ladder.
Yeah,
is
but as
true.
you walk forward, you almost trip over half submerged a wooden ladder that has been long forgotten in the mud.
Is the wood soft and squishy?
Uh,
Or is it
seems
still a sturdy little ladder?
it's damp, but it seems pretty sturdy.
We might be able to use this to get up to that other door, guys. But for now,
Oh,
I'm gonna leave it there.
Ah, good thinking.
Yeah, you kind of round the corner and find that the cave curves off north, but continues off around the bend to the right. Nightshade. You in particular would feel this. From the tunnel to the north, you just get this pit in your stomach. This very sinister aura emanating from it.
I'm not getting a good feeling from going up there. Maybe we should try that ladder and go up the other way.
I don't know, man. Usually bad feelings are where we gotta go to.
I don't know about that. I don't normally get bad gut feelings.
Bad gut feelings, that's the way. It's correct. Or they certain death. I've already died one time today. I'm not trying to die twice. That'd be embarrassing.
I'm
Hmm.
just not sure we should go up there. I don't know. Or be prepared, or I don't know. Just something's not quite right.
Alright. How about we take the above ground route first and then maybe come back down here?
Yeah, that path is usually safe. No bad juju vibes. Unless we get to the door, then you have bad juju.
Okay. You turn back down along the tunnel towards the kind of half sunken ladder in the mud. And pry it loose. It's just a long ladder.
Hopefully it's long enough.
There's
Well,
only
it's
one way
long
to find out.
no.
Guess we just pick it up and
Yeah. Do a little
Yeah.
walk with it.
You pick it up. Perhaps easier with two people, one on each end, but two of you grab it and carry it back along the tunnel and into the drained entrance hall. And carrying the wooden ladder over to the side of this, I presume.
Mhm.
You lean it up against the side, and it does indeed reach the top.
Oh, excellent.
Well, someone gotta go first.
I think I should go last just in case.
What are
I
you
didn't
all
want to be
waiting
rude.
for?
I didn't want to be rude, but I agree.
Alright, I guess Dusha cautiously steps on the first one. Hopefully it doesn't
It
break.
holds your weight. And so the four of you climb up the ladder and now stand on the tallest platform in the room, where there is a door.
Hey, Nightshade, are you getting any bad vibes from this door?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, that's good with me.
You swing the stone door open and find a slightly long corridor, rather narrow. And as you continue down it, Nightshade, that feeling starts to return.
Oh, wait. No. This is also bad.
Well, you know, that means something interesting's on the other side, so I take it that we're going in the right direction.
Maybe we should check out the right side first.
There is, there is a right side.
There is a
also
right side.
There also is that boar outside. We could just, all go back outside and pet the boar and just do that forever.
I mean, maybe not
Okay.
forever. I'll try. There's demons about here. I'm trying to get out of the demons. But yeah, I'm with to go into the right side.
At the far end of the corridor, you can see like firelight flickering.
I'm gonna be honest, I think the demons are gonna be inevitable at this point. So, do you want to go to the right side and risk whatever's going to be on that end giving us a lot more bruises, or I suppose do you want to go right into it?
Well, Nightfish, what do you think? Well,
You can make an animal handling if you want.
oh,
It's
okay.
Nightfish. Fish, tell me.
Like, it's just weird. It's just weirdly appropriate in this situation. I don't know why. It just is. I can't explain why. Okay, then you're not able to discern what Nightfish might be trying to tell you.
Darn it. I think Nightfish thinks we should go forward. I don't know. These tail flicks are a little hard to figure out, but
Fish is a very complicated language.
yeah.
All right, we doing it then. We jumping right in.
Just be prepared. I don't know
I hope-
why I'm getting a bad gut feeling, but something must be up ahead.
Okay, we shouldn't be here. We going right into the heart of the cult.
Very well. You continue down the corridor and into the chamber that lies beyond it. And in that chamber, you find
Oh, sweet honey iced tea.
This is delightful.
I don't like this. I told you there's gonna be some demons. Oh, okay.
I'm still all for going back and petting that boar. We really could just go do that.
in the chamber beyond the corridor, you find those torches illuminating a tall stone statue. The statue gazes down, kind of hunched over and staring at the entirety of the room. And you can see in the darkness, its eyes glow a bright red. At the feet of the statue, you can see crumbled stone, as well as a small, roughly made wooden stool, and sculptor's tools, a hammer and chisel.
Well, no biggie. It looks man-made, so
Men are the worst types of monsters. I don't know what you mean. Sorry, dear.
Is the fire going towards the statue, or is that just me?
It may appear that way, yeah. I'm not looking. I can't take my eyes off the statue.
Well, demons like sacrifices, right? Maybe we'll just throw this little frog dude up over there.
Appease the demon? Okay.
I'm not
If
really
you
sure
can't
what else
fight
to
him,
do.
exactly. You can't fight him, you just gotta join him, you know?
Little undercover cop work.
There
Or
you go, there you go.
what if we try and put out the fires too?
That might be a good idea. Hmm.
Poke its eyeball. Am I tall enough to poke its eyeball?
Bay, you are not, no.
I am not tall enough. Duja, hold me up so I can poke his eyeball.
Okay, Deja sets she sets the body down and then she lifts Bay up.
One body after another.
Okay.
Eyeball.
Yeah, you lift Bay up high enough to be able to kind of reach its eyes. Bay, the eyes appear to be made of some sort of gemstone, like a
Alright, guys.
shining ruby. And
Good
they
thing
are
it's
hard
not
to the touch.
squishy.
They're not
I would have
squishy,
been
no.
more.
But
God, I would have been more
as
scared
you
if it was squishy.
as you're raised up to head height,
Oh no.
make a wisdom save for me.
Okay, I feel confident. I'm confident.
One.
Okay, something kind of whispers in your head. Just tells you to look the statue in the eyes, but you manage to fight the urge off.
I'm immediately gonna jump on Doja's face and cover her eyeballs and scream, "Don't look at the gargoyle.
Don't look.
Don't look."
I would like to get that ruby out though. Those those
No,
would make cute earrings.
You don't want those demon earrings. No one look at the gargoyle. I'm not letting go of your face till you turn the other way.
Okay,
Duja?
okay.
You should make a wisdom save.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Boop, 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 boop. 18.
Something whispers in your head. They would make good earrings. Why not investigate them further? But you manage to fight off the urge and the compulsion to do it. So it's your choice whether you want to or not.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Say, Duja, if you get possessed, we are all dead.
I can't risk that happening. But it would
Please.
be a major flex. It would be such a flex. All right.
It would be a major flex.
I guess maybe I'll just kind of pull my hat over my eyes and sort of feel around for the little frog guy. And do we appease the demon?
Well, what do you do with the frog?
I was gonna offer him. Be like, hey, bro.
Sort
I
of
don't
hold him
know.
out.
Team, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any ideas of what we can do?
Let's
Not
all avoid looking at it and try to take the fire out. And then if that all fails, then we cut open the frog in front of the gargoyle.
That sounds like a plan. Okay.
So what did you do with the frog? Sorry, to clarify. Laid
gonna
him
leave
down
him
in
on the
front of it,
ground.
or yeah?
I'm gonna leave him on the ground for now.
Okay.
He'll be our last resort.
Right. What's up with these flames? Is there anything unique about them, or are they just doing their flame thing?
The flames themselves seem relatively mundane, but they sit in these braziers that are carved with all form of runes. I don't think any of you know. No, none of you know Infernal.
I knew I should have picked up Infernal.
But you were correct. Whoever said it, the the embers that crackle off the flame do seem to drift towards the statue. Unnaturally.
I think we should smash it.
I'm down with smashing. Yeah. You know what? It's been a while since I've messed up a temple.
Well,
Yeah,
I
let's
think they
smash it.
already got to the temple messing around with before we did, so.
So we double mess it up. Did I just push this over? What is this? Shove.
As you kind of make your way over to the brazier with the intent to push it over, your eye is kind of caught by something moving near the statue.
Uh-oh.
You see motion near the statue. Now, I know that you're making a concerted effort to not look at the statue, but you notice a little bit of movement near it, but unless you want to actually
I'll look
the
at it.
statue.
I'll look at its toes. I ain't looking above its nipples, but I'll look at its toes.
Okay, then you would definitely see that.
I'm just gonna tap Doja. Oh!
What is it? It's
I'm gonna punch Doja!
As you turn around to face the statue, you realize that the frog is now standing up, staring into the statue's eyes.
Oh.
Oh no.
He lived?
Facing away from you.
Round 2.
Stands there just kind of motionless, its gaze meeting the statue. Every once in a while you see it kind of twitch slightly.
Can I grab it and like put my hat over his eyes or like?
Oh, if you want to
Yeah,
move,
so-
you'd have to move towards it to do that, yeah. But that's what
Okay.
you want to do.
So look at its eyeballs.
I'm gonna try and grab it. What, we could just gouge his eyeballs, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, you could destroy them.
Gouge his
Bad.
eyeballs out. Gouge
As-
who's dead already. Gouge
As
it.
you make your way over towards the frog, you notice that his eyes are completely black again.
Gouge him.
Can I? Like,
He's still covered in the wounds that you guys gave him, but he's just standing there. His eyes kind of
Right.
slowly going that dark black as he stares into the statue.
pin it to the ground and just just take out his eyeballs.
Yeah, he kind of lashes out at you as you run up to him. So make an athletics to pin him, and I'm gonna resist it. Okay, well,
6.
that's a very low roll, but you're lucky that he rolled a 3.
Yay! All right, I take his eyeballs.
Well, you kind of tackle him to the ground away from the statue. He was standing on his
Okay.
own. So with that, you kind of push him to the ground, break his gaze from it.
I take out his eyeballs. Sounds so weird to do. And I have some rope. Maybe we can tie him against like a stump, like one of the stumps far away. Does that sound good?
What do you mean by you take out his eyeball?
Like
Like pluck them out, or like stab them, or what?
Kind of just pop them.
yeah, I kind of want to just pluck them out, like literally remove them.
Like
Yeah,
imagine taking a spoon, but the spoon's your fingers. You just kind of pop them out.
He is dead and rotting. So when you pluck them out, the body just goes limp.
Ew.
Hopefully, you can't see anything anymore.
And now you have 2 blackened orbs.
Ew. I'll put that in my inventory.
Ew.
I put it in my pocket, in my pants pocket, no problem.
Eyeballs.
Black ever. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take him over to the tree stump over here, and just tie him against that so he doesn't cause any more trouble. Hopefully.
Yeah, it's just as you drag it over there, it's just a limp corpse again.
Okay.
Right. I'm guessing that you can't use prestidigitation to snuff out these braziers. And could you?
You could spit on them a lot.
I would say that's about the size of a small campfire, so you could try it.
All right. So I'm going to try to use prestidigitation to snuff this one out.
Very well. Yeah, you you attempt to kind of snuff it out, and it flickers for a moment, and then all but dies, and then just kind of crackles itself back to life out of nowhere.
Ah. Maybe if I take a knife to the runes. Could I take a knife to the runes?
You could try that, yeah.
Gonna try that then.
Yeah, the braziers themselves have kind of like an inside metal lining that holds the flame and the kindling, but the outside where the runes are carved is wood.
I'm just gonna try to wreck that whole thing. Just make it completely illegible, so the demons can't turn it back on again.
Very well. Yeah, you start to hack at it with what, like a dagger, or
Yeah.
and just kind of cutting other patterns into the rune. As you begin to sort of slash at it, your the metal of your dagger kind of sparks for a sec. The cut does sink into the wood, but as you kind of slash at it, you feel like sharp pains in your hand as you do it. But eventually, after a couple attempts, you have kind of carved up these runes so that they don't resemble what they once did.
All right, prestidigitation. Attempt number 2. Stuffing it out.
This time you attempt to snuff it out, and with the runes hacked apart, the flame remains snuffed out.
We'll try to repeat that whole process. Oh, unless you want to do it, Nightshade?
Am I able to?
If you have something,
sorry,
sure,
I just-
I don't know if you know prestidigitation, but you can do the hacking part.
Okay.
Irving just doesn't want to get his hands hurt again.
I
He's
do have
trying
a
to-
pair of
he's
dagger.
He's trying to shove it
He's
off
already
on
got
you.
a bad case of carpal tunnel, okay?
That's fine. I got a dagger. Watch me. Hi, yeah.
Yeah, each time you slash at this one, you feel that same just kind of sharp stinging, as if you just like touched something hot or something electrocuted you. Each time you slash at it, and sparks are sent flying by the blade of your dagger as you carve away at these runes, and it hurts your hands. By the time you're done with it, your hands are kind of throbbing, but the rune are beyond recognition.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry about that. Okay, and then Irving's gonna snuff this one out too.
Snuff the second fire, and the trails of ember that have been kind of floating gently towards the statue all just sort of disperse at once, fading away and darkening the chamber around you, leaving only the glow of the demon's eye behind. And as the flames are extinguished, the eyes too dim to a very, very dull red.
Oh, dude, the rubies aren't as pretty. Do you still want them?
Yeah, let's take them.
All right.
Better that we have them. All right, I hold up Bay.
Both of you make one last wisdom save.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But you kind of you fight off any last attempt that the statue makes to influence you. But Duja, just that same kind of whispering in your head, just they would make good earrings, and certainly now that the red is dimmed, they're not as dangerous. So you can feel perfectly confident in just plucking them, right? Of course.
You got a good point.
Alright, are we going to try and take down Juju with a strength check? Or just restrain her right now?
Yeah, Duja is just doing this, and Bay, you're not influenced, but
is she
but
still
you still
holding
want
me
to
up?
do it. Yeah,
She's still holding me up. I'm still
Duja's
getting
just impatiently waiting for you to pluck them. Duja wants you to do it, and well, you're not
What?
influenced, but you just want to do it yourself. So
I noticed
have
nothing. I'm saying, dude
That's
is
what I'm saying.
encouraging me. I noticed nothing different. I'm just.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, to Bay, you don't notice anything has changed.
Oh, okay.
It's a normal day, you know.
So yeah, you take something sharp and try to
Yeah, I picked up this
Right,
little dagger thingy. I'm trying to pry them out.
the chisel.
Taking the chisel to it.
Yeah, you pry them, and as you kind of stick it in, at first it's a little tough, and then all of a sudden they just kind of pop out into your hand.
Oh wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. I got one. Hold on, I got. Bloop. Oh, I got two. I did it. We better have some nice earrings, Duja. Does Duja look any different? Does she
Duja
look any
looks-
different when I look at her?
Duja looks very excited when you offer
Perfect. Here you go, Duja.
Oh my god, I have 4 eyeballs. I can make eyeball earrings, like dingly ones.
Duja,
Oh!
as you take the 2 rubies from Bay, you get another whisper in your head, another urge. So this will be one last wisdom there.
Okay.
Kill everyone.
Where'd it go?
See, if,
Oh.
that's insufficient. As you hold those 2 gems in your hand, you suddenly realize that no, earrings isn't the right thing to do with them. In fact, they're just so beautiful. These new eyes are so beautiful. They far outshine your own. No, earrings? Of course not. You should replace your own eyes with them.
Guys, I just came up with the best idea. Okay, imagine. Okay, so earrings, right? Rings, whatever. But nobody has gemstone eyeballs. Imagine I can be like the first guy with like gemstone eyeballs.
Duja, as you're
have
describing this to
pupils.
everybody, as you're describing to this to everyone, you are pulling out a dagger and raising it to your eye.
Like my
Duja!
eyes are
Okay.
so
Duja!
small and like
Duja!
boring. I could have
Okay,
really red eyes.
Duja.
Do you guys want to attempt to stop this?
I'm gonna try to grab Juja.
Yeah. Grab.
I don't know if you're helping Nightshade, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can let me
I'm not gonna
do
really
it.
take her down.
Strength check.
Duja, make a strength check, and then the other 2 will make one.
Oh.
Bay, if you want to help, you can make one too, but you kind of backed away. So.
Can I swap her with my sleeping stick? Go to bed.
It's
Um,
gonna
time
look
to sleep.
ugly. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's
You
gonna
think
look
you can pull it
hideous.
off?
I'm saying you
It's-
can't. It's gonna be hideous.
I don't think
It's
you can
on-
pull it off, no.
It's the best
The-
idea.
the boop is on a willing creature, but you could try to force Duja to
I'm
fall
forcing
asleep.
this boop. Hey, Duja, boop. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna boop. I'll be like, oh, this isn't working. I'm gonna throw it to the side, and then I'm gonna attempt to help as well.
Okay.
And
then
then if
roll,
all goes to shit, I have a thing.
roll a strength, because currently, okay, there you go. Duja
Well-
was outpowering the 2 of them with a 3 and a 5. So, you went.
Oh, yeah.
So Duja's kind of getting a little bit closer. They're failing to pull the arm away, and then Bay,
The
you step
booping isn't
in.
working.
Yeah, the boop doesn't work, and so you step in and you wrestle the arm away, and so Duja does drop the dagger. Duja, you're just confused as to why they're doing this. Why would they want to stop you from something so beautiful?
We're telling you, it's gonna look ugly.
No,
You're
no,
gonna-
no, okay,
your
yeah,
red
we'll
cap
find a
is gonna
painter.
crash. No. No.
If a painter can paint me with the ruby eyes, you guys would see the vision in my head. It's
No.
gonna look so good.
I'm
It's
telling
good.
you, the red of your hat is gonna not look good with those eyeballs.
But
It won't
Duja,
look good.
don't you think there's a reason nobody has ever had ruby eyes? You know, because you kind of can't see. You
These don't
know.
They
pupils.
don't have
There's
these
no
ruby
cornea.
eyes.
There's no cornea in those ruby eyes. You can't
They don't have
see.
these eyes.
No.
The
So
ones
what's
from
up
the
for
statue from this cool cave.
Is still is
Is
Duja still attempting to gouge her eyeballs out?
You guys wrestled the knife away, so you're kind of restraining Duja from doing anything right now.
Hold it real fast.
Duja, from your perspective, you know your character better than anyone, so you can tell me when you think that they would have provided a convincing enough argument that you would have at least a little bit of doubt as to whether or not it was a good idea.
Okay.
Hey man, those reds clashing. I mean, listen, we all about fashion here. Those reds, they don't go together. That's two different shades. It's gonna throw off your whole outfit. It's gonna make you look 10 times bigger than you actually are, Duja. Okay, and you are small. You don't want to look big.
You think it's gonna make me?
I think it is. Yes, I don't want to say it 'cause it's rude, but yes, it is. It's gonna make you look
Yeah.
big. I have
didn't
a
either.
hammer. I'm taking the hammer in my hand. I'm ready. I'm ready to smack.
If I
Do you
say,
think-
Duja, you don't have to be any more beautiful. You already are.
If anything, those rubies are gonna make you look uglier. All right,
Tacky,
we don't need
tacky.
that. Tacky ass
Tacky.
shit, Duja. They are tacky. You are not a tacky elephant.
Yeah,
Even how about?
you're a
No.
superstar.
I'm telling you, I think they're ugly. Now that they lost their glow, they're just completely worthless.
Duja, do you think that would be enough to give you pause?
She looks in her hands and looks at the gemstones for a second, and I guess she considers it. They did lose their glow, and I
They
guess
did
the
lose.
little sparkle of wonder in her eye slowly twinkles away, and she's
Yeah,
like,
if that's
I don't
enough to
know,
give
maybe
you
I can
pause,
still
then
see.
that would shake the enchantment.
Okay, yeah. She reconsiders it, and she's like, okay, all right, maybe if it's gonna make me look uglier, maybe I'm not gonna put it in my eye sockets, but
They look tacky in general. I think you just gotta toss them. They look tacky.
yeah, all right, all right.
Put
Well,
them on the
Ba-
ground.
ba-
Throw them away. Throw them away. Put them on the
Faye
ground.
desperately walking back. The idea, even though it was yours to begin, is very funny.
Never mind, we're good now. We don't need them no more.
So what do you do, Duja? You still clutch them in your hand. Do you keep them, tuck them away, throw them away? What do you do?
Well, I think she's not enchanted by these stones anymore, but I don't know. I feel like it's not a good idea to just leave them here with the cult either.
Don't worry, I have a mallet.
All right.
Smashing.
Yeah, she puts them on the floor.
I'm just gonna immediately start smacking the fuck out of them.
All right, yeah, you kind of place them together and just
No more to
reach
them.
back with the one big slam of the mallet. And as you bring it down, they crack and shatter under the mallet, and a horrific hissing screech is emitted, and it fills the entire chamber. And even the force of the blast, as you shatter these eyes, kind of sends you back a couple feet, but it knocks you back, and it's gonna deal you. It's gonna do you 5 necrotic. That was a low roll.
Sorry about that.
Duja, can we talk about what happened? Do you realize what you were trying to do right there? Can we admit that was a little bit crazy? That was a crazy thought. That was maybe, I would say, a possessed thought.
Yeah, yes, but
No,
beauty
all I
is
did-
pain.
nope. All I needed was the yes. That was a possessed thought.
All right, I'll admit it. It
Yeah,
was a
but-
little possessed.
It was a little possessed. I think you almost got possessed. I think you did get possessed. You were about to just start stabbing away at your eyeballs. Your very beautiful eyeballs. You would have messed up your face.
stone's had a little bit of a point.
That's a point. Point was made. If we see any other red gems, walk the other way. Walk the other way. I don't think we are gonna be able to hold you down next time you decide to stab your eyeballs out. I don't feel confident in my strength to hold you back.
All right. I'll just make sure I cover my eyes next time.
I'm gonna cover your ears too. Everything. You just walk out the room.
I'm too materialistic for this cave.
Too materialistic. All right, gang. I think we found the heart of the cult. I don't know if that stopped it. Probably did it. I bet you there are probably more eyeballs somewhere. But I'm ready to get out of here. I don't know what else. Is there anything? We can't read any of this.
Ooh, one more thing. Let's
Oh,
knock
God.
its head off.
Oh, you're right. We were about to leave. We didn't even destroy this place enough.
Without its eyes,
I'm
it
going
looks
for the
like an
weakest.
ordinary statue.
No, it's cursed. We got to destroy it.
Getting
enough.
revenge.
I need to get the vandalism out of my
Revenge.
system.
We gotta get this anger out. Everyone, pick something up. Stop smacking it.
Yeah, with your
Try it.
combined efforts, you manage to knock the wings off the statue, and then eventually the head comes tumbling down. You
Turn
can
it
smash the
into
head
rubble.
further into pieces if you want.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes. Yes.
Very well. Then you just begin to take maybe half an hour to just smash this statue into dust. And
All right.
eventually it's just a
Wipe the
pile of
sweat
rubble.
off. Wipe the sweat off, guys. I feel like we made a real difference here.
That was cathartic.
That was nice.
I'm gonna cut off this frog's maybe his foot.
We are
Put
straying
in my
more and
backpack.
more away from God.
Well, I don't want to carry him around, but I feel like I need like some sort of threat. In case we see any more of these guys. I hate them.
There is no God here.
I
I'm
guess
with
I
it.
can have
Let's
his
go.
eyeballs, so maybe I don't need
No,
any
no,
eyeballs
no.
for now.
No, you take that foot. You know what? Let's take a whole ass leg. We'll like
Frog
wrap it
legs
on the
for
back
dinner.
of your backpack.
Have some dinner later.
Your backpack. Let's do this.
All right, I'll take up to his ankle.
It's very
Oh,
cute.
but the kneecap is the best part. You can like jiggle them around. It's like a stress toy, you know.
Okay, I'll take up to his kneecap.
Yes. If worst case scenario, we can use it as like a little bat and beat people with it.
We'll throw it into like a room and see if it like if anybody's in there.
Oh,
Guess
are
the
you
luck
just
first wins.
are you carrying this leg, or is it just like sticking out of your backpack, or what?
I'll have it stick out of my backpack. Hopefully it doesn't get too stinky.
Very well.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Then you make quick work of that, and what the four of you do next?
Was there any runes on the actual statue?
No, not on the statue itself.
We scratch out all those. Okay, well then
The statue itself is dust now. It's just a pile of
we
rock.
crumpled that. If there was, we don't know anymore. Well, I feel confident that we have destroyed this room.
On to
There
the
is the
next
room-
room to destroy.
The one down
definitely-
below?
Ooh.
Let's destroy the next.
Destroy! I mean,
We're not here to save people no more. No, we're just here to ruin this temple.
if you know what, I mean, I'm okay with that. They might hurt
I'm
Nightfish.
also.
I'm not for
They
that.
might. Let's do it. Let's kill them before they can kill Nightfish.
All right. So you climb your way back down your ladder.
Yeah, well, we took care of the left, middle. All we got left is right.
Wonder if the bottom floor of the upper chamber is something different than the we just walked into.
There's the bottom floor.
No, the one we walked into first, like the muddy cavern thing.
No. I'm wisdom. I'm sure. I'm not intelligent. I'm not very wisdom either. But I feel that's what God has chosen for me. As long as there's another room I can destroy, I'm with it. Let's go. As long as it's not another snapping turtle either, I'm ready.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
So, where do you progress next?
Lead the way, Iving. My bad.
Irving.
Irving. I was like, I don't think any of these are right.
I like it. It's in character. Okay. Guess we got room on the right and room back here. Left. If I understand the layout of this dungeon correctly.
You haven't gone
Let's
through that
finish up.
passage, and you haven't gone through that.
What's that? We gotta finish up the
Okay.
middle then. Let's finish up middle. Make a little circle.
All right.
All right. You find yourselves once more in another another muddy cavern. This time looping off to your left.
The reason why I
Guys, this is the exact same thing I looked down.
Very
We have think we have already been here. If I remember correctly, this will loop back around.
Is this the same room back there though? Because it's on a different
Yeah.
level.
Yeah,
Is
I don't
The
think
door
it
up there
is.
didn't come down here.
Is it?
You are far below that demon chamber.
Oh my god. Let's go.
I wonder if Nightshade still gets the same bad feeling from here now that we destroyed the statue.
Find out.
You do.
Oh.
Yes.
New eyeballs, gang.
And
Okay.
Lisa covers her eyes with her hat.
Yep.
Can't do this. Well, let's go.
Let's trudge on along.
It's an adventure.
Heading north.
Death.
Northern path. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Yes.
Pharaoh. Then you wind your way along kind of a narrow tunnel with a couple of those sharp-toothed fish and mud and kelp and algae all kind of congealed along the floor. And eventually, after a 5-minute or so walk, the tunnel itself begins to slope upwards. And as you travel, it gets steeper and steeper. And eventually, the floor gets less muddy. From slimy mud into drier dirt. And soon you find yourselves at the end of the passageway as it opens up into a larger cave. Why did that not do what it's supposed to do? Who knows? Oh, there we go. Just took a second to load. And so, as you arrive in this room, you see again the flicker of firelight. And arriving in this cavern, you find it being given off by another bonfire. The center of this chamber has a canal that carves across it, cutting it in half, and a narrow bridge fashioned from stone with elaborate-looking reliefs and engravings along it. On the far side of that canal, you can see the bonfire, which illuminates several rotund and well-muscled toads. Two of them appear to be bodyguards of sorts, carrying heavy weapons and leather armor. But beyond them, leaning against the cavern wall, is an absolutely massive toad who holds a staff from gnarled wood, wreathed in vines. So big that it's almost a tree trunk for you guys. And as you take in your environment, you see the toad kind of sit up suddenly, the large chieftain toad. And then he kind of sniffs the air for a second and then looks across the chamber at the four of you. TV. And as he kind of squints into the darkness, he just says, "Who goes there?" And that's where we'll end the session for today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Death Part 2.
Ah!
TV, we sometimes need villains to be able to be taken serious. Can't give them all a Gungan voice. They can't all be Jar Jar Binks, TV. Okay, so we will end the session here for today. I believe, Boomy, you said you're busy next week, right?
Yes, I'll be out of the country, unfortunately.
Okay, that's why I let this one go a little long, just so we can have a bit of extra time. But all right, so we'll say that probably no session unless something very drastic changes. We'll say no session for next week, and we'll pick it back up again the week after. Okay. I guess that makes it really easy. I don't have to ask everybody. So, other streams. I'm hoping that we're back on Monday with more Beyond the Eye, our Spelljammer mini campaign. But that's not always the case. Just sometimes people get sick, or sometimes people are busy. So we'll see. I haven't gotten a confirmation either way from them. So we'll have to hold off and wait for that. But yeah, so that's Mondays, and then I think Caesar saying we should be good for next week, and that'll be the climax of that whole campaign. So if you're able to, stop by and check that stream out, because they'll be fighting their final boss, Akite, the leader of that Yuan-Ti cult, and trying to stop him from getting a Necronomicon that will summon a Hydra god and eat the sun. Just,
Oh my God.
simple thing. Simple thing.
Awesome.
Wow.
It's just a casual day in Grand Lorien.
I mean, yeah, it's really bad because the sun fuels all healing magic. So if they let that happen,
Oh.
then you guys just don't get to heal anymore.
No.
I have no purpose then.
Well, to be fair, you might be okay because you're not using divine magic.
Get fucked, Claire.
I mean, the sun will still be gone, so it'll be really fucked up. But
It's okay. It's okay. Mushrooms don't need sun. It's fine. Oh, that's fine.
So yeah, tune into Wednesday and watch that session of Caesar's Own, because it'll be interesting. And that's what we have going on the channel. So check that out if you're able. It's always a good time. This campaign's always a really good time. That was a fun session.
Yeah.
I hope you. I started planning a whole new character. As soon as I went down, I said, "Nice." I said, "The healer of the party has gone down." I was like, "All right, well, new character time."
See,
Had a whole idea I was gonna be a chipmunk.
this is where we all appreciate the great wisdom of this party. To if you have a healer in the party, you give the health potion to somebody else. This is
10 out
something
of
that,
10,
that
thank
this is
you.
something that Seas of Sand had to learn.
Or
When they
give it
realize
to somebody else.
when they realize that their dying healer with 2 death saves, 2 failed death saves was the one holding the health potion.
They start rummaging through their dead body.
But yeah, that's why we split healing. Yeah, that was fun. The demon statue was fun too. As soon as you guys started displaying greed towards the ass, I was like, oh man.
We may have gotten a little bit greedy, but
the demon was just rubbing its hands together like, oh, perfect. What I like to see.
His weakness.
I did not. I fed into that weakness. I said, "Yeah, let's do it." That's
Yeah,
fun.
exactly. All right. So we'll do our little wrap up. So tell everybody where they can find you if you want to. Kat, tell everybody where they can watch your stream.
Hello, I'm Cat Planet Shine, code name Sparkle Ryuichi. You can find me stramming a variety of different games on Twitch, Sparkle Ryuichi, and I also have a Twitter that I do updates on and just fun little stuff like that.
And Boomy, tell everyone where they can watch your stream.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mamana Boomy. I am the Ditzy Devil of 4V Live. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at STFU Boomy. I do RPGs and I'm very chatty. So if you like to chat, come over and chat with me.
Alrighty. You guys can tell people where to find you if you want. The other two, I know you guys don't stream, but if you want to plug your social media, I won't stop you. But it's your choice.
Hit them with them prices, Irving. Hit them with them prices.
First hit Irving with the correct name.
Prices,
Then we'll talk.
Yeah, okay. So I'm Charlie Chorn on Twitter, and I do art commissions. $3 for full body, and also illustrations, numbers, stuff like that.
And they all look
Yeah.
great. Actually, hang on. Let's go look at that one more time. Let's go look at the new Irving. It looks great.
It's our baby boy.
The earrings are really nice touch. I like the flower earring.
Yeah, I want to give him more of like a fairy tale vibe, so
I feel
definitely fits it.
costume.
Now you got a cape that you can design as a part of his design.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it's like a live cape. I kind of want to name it.
Name it. You are its father now. You must name him.
I honestly kind of, like, I'm thinking Bert, so it's like Irving and Bert, like Ernie and Bert, but like the bootleg version.
Yes.
Perfect. Alrighty. So that's where we'll wrap up for today. If you want to be up to date on me changing stream times and scheduling stuff, then follow me on Twitter. If you want to join the community, it's not just for players, it's for anybody. So join the Discord at that link there. And if you want to get caught up on old streams, get caught up on this campaign, any of the other running campaigns, or maybe one of the ones that have already ended, then check out the archive on YouTube. I move all the VODs from here over there, so you can watch them there. If you want to do some extracurricular reading, do some homework, and read more about the living world that all my campaigns take place in, which is Grand Lorien, of course, then check out the World Anvil. It's like a wiki for factions, deity, and kingdoms and continents, all the kinds of things that all exist within this living world. Check that out if you want to do your homework. Other than that, that's all I have for you tonight. So we'll say goodnight.
Night.
Night.
Good night.
It was a fun stream. I'll send everybody to Jotun because he's in our Monday campaign and he's streaming. So go watch Jotun. Looks like a horror game, so we'll be scared. Thank you all for watching. It's always a good time. Have a good night.